Welcome everybody to the third episode of Slice and Dice, where a bunch of nerdy non-voice actors play some Dungeons and Dragons. I'm the DM, Ben. We have Madison playing Lisa.
Hi.
We have Allie playing Millie.
Hello.
We have Michael playing Farron.
Hello.
We have Rose playing Scorcha.
Hello.
And we have Marty playing Visenya.
What's up? You keep forgetting that lady part.
Fine, Lady Visenya.
Damn right.
Look, not all of us are so obsessed with our titles.
I
Man.
know. I technically should be calling you Lady Huntsman Visenya, but you know.
True.
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Lady Shayra, also played by Alyssa, will be joining us soon. Sadly, our second ranger, Carrie, played by Emily, had to stop playing with us because she had a new job schedule, so she had to leave, which sucks. But I will play.
We love you, Carrie. We'll save you some Bork.
Oh yeah. I'll play her for the rest of this dungeon or encounter, and then she'll be on her merry way.
It's sad no one really got to know her because her mic was out for most of the first episode.
I know. I feel so bad. We love you, Emily. Alright, so last time our group stumbled upon a welcoming party of deformed orcs and elves after being led there by the gremlin Jorg. After a long battle, with one of the party members almost being knocked down in one fell swing, they defeated the enemies and looked around their surroundings. A graveyard lost to time and nature, with a statue of a prominent figure with the symbol of the silver flame.
What's up?
They set up camp close by, in viewing distance of the graveyard, and slept into the new day. They all awoke, rested and ready to delve into the depths of the catacombs. Slowly the group descended and were met with a small grouping of skeletons, a couple of which were on fire. Again, another battle pursued, and another member almost fell into the fiery hands of the skeletons. The party continued onwards, and were met with a large coffin, where within a set of stairs led downwards, and the party was met with a door standing in their way.
Did we really do all of that
Yes, you
in
did.
one? Oh
Yeah.
my god. Okay.
Yeah. Yes,
That
you
was
did.
awesome.
I almost died twice, Ben.
I know, and Rose almost died.
I know. Oh, you did?
Technically, Rose did die, but she came back.
Well,
Oh,
got
that's
knocked
right.
unconscious. Nobody's dead yet because
That's
we
true.
would not be able to fix
Right?
that.
Unconscious, right. Sorry.
We are
It-
far too weak to.
Stabilize, is it?
You go up to 1 hit point.
Yeah, but you rested,
you-
so you're at full.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you had that orc thing.
Yeah. I will say, you're all technically level 2. You aren't like the heroes, like, you know, that have their names everywhere. You're just like a couple of people that are like, oh, we're stronger than average people. We know what we're doing.
We got almost pummeled by a boar, and we got lucky, and now we were kind of this.
Do we though?
Well, Skeletor almost destroyed you, but, you know.
That fucking skeleton! I swear to the God.
So yeah, you all are in this small room with a set of stairs leading into this room, and you're all in front of this door.
Did Farron want to check it for traps before we come barging through and kill whatever's on the other side?
I'm getting ready to.
Alright. Then roll your thieving's tools.
Okie dokie.
Ben, divine sense doesn't like wear off, right?
You know what? I don't know. That's
Wow.
a good question.
First roll of the night. What'd you get?
22.
Woo!
Woo!
Good thing for you, the door is not trapped, nor is anything around it. You do look at the door and the stonework, and the door is like a very shoddy-looking door made hastily, and it seems like from where this area is, it seems like the rest of it is like loosely carved out, like it was made by someone made this on purpose.
I
Well,
kind of
this
looked.
was just like a room before, and then they kind of like made a tunnel on the other side.
It's almost like the upper, like if you're looking around this area, it almost seems like the upper level of the catacombs was like took a lot more detail and time. This one is a bit rougher, almost like it got stopped. Like there was something that like stopped it from being so ornate and decorative.
And you said last time there was like handprints all over the floor.
Yeah, there was like because of the tracking that Millie did, there was a bunch of like handprints and such that were on the floor. Your divine sense goes out to 60 feet, right?
Yeah.
You can use this feature a number of times. I guess you have to say you're gonna use your divine sense.
Well, I used it last game. I
Yep.
have 2 charges left. Does it, like, that's what I'm saying, does it wear off from last week?
Until
it's technically, what, a couple
it's
like-
technically it says until your next turn, so it only lasts 6 seconds.
Oh, lame. Okay. Yeah, I'll blow another charge.
You know, again, take a moment to sense anything around you, and you don't sense anything.
Okay. Are there carvings or anything funky on the door?
No, it just looks like a really basic-looking wooden door.
Anything on the walls? Any carvings of you know, like in a church, like the Stations of the Cross or any of that, or?
No, like compared to upstairs, it seems like it's more carved. It's like more carved out, and there wasn't that fine tuning of like sculpting it all out. It seemed like whatever happened when this graveyard or this catacombs was made, it seems like there was a bit of something in the way of like it for being completed, or at least the second level.
Can I roll a religion check?
Yeah, you could try.
We're just standing here staring at a door.
Yeah. Basically.
16 total.
You're a high elf, right?
Yeah.
You being in the town of Quith, there is a very high following of, you know, of Osprey, but there's not a whole lot for the Silver Flame. It's almost competing due to recent events, but
Wait, what recent events?
a bunch of like at least for her knowledge, it was like someone was spreading, and it almost seems like wildfire that it spread over towards Quith, but it's not as gripping as the following of Osprey. But for you, you don't really know that much because this is a human settlement, and you've mostly lived in Quith your whole life. You don't. Really
So would I know anything?
You can
Did I
make a
roll?
religion check.
That is a. My stats. 15.
Yeah, generally you would know that any like the church that you were at, it usually takes a lot of time and a lot of sculpting of the churches and everything, so they usually like to finish it. There's a lot of detail into making everything right and in the respect of the, you know, of the Silver Flame. But for this to be halted, something big must have happened.
Okay.
And based on how old everything was outside, it was a long time ago.
Okay.
And nothing from my divine sense, right, Ben?
No. Hi, Alyssa.
Hello.
Everybody's here. So, yeah, Farron, you look at the door, you look at the workmanship, there's nothing trapped.
Shall we go?
Works for me.
Alright, who's going in first?
Wait, I just have a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Because I like to procrastinate on fighting things. I wouldn't happen to know like there's not like any knowledge from the temple as to like what might have happened here, being who I am?
I know. Hold on a second. Whispers. So.
Whispers? Okay,
Oh, yeah.
hello.
So you, especially know that based on what Arlen told you, and of the Great Burning and everything that's happened, you get the sense that this was being made, and there was a human settlement nearby. But then when the Great Burning happened, all the construction, everything of this catacomb stopped.
Okay.
And then what has remained is just like a remnant of the human civilization that used to be around.
Okay.
So.
Up onto the shore, and I don't even know why. And,
I have no idea what happened because whispers. So.
well, that worked.
Yeah. So who's gonna go in first?
I will.
Okay.
Actually, no. Actually, maybe I shouldn't.
I will. It's my god. I got it.
I'll go in after Lisa.
Alright. So
I'll follow.
I'll go with Jorg.
Alright.
I'm gonna be somewhere in the middle.
Alright.
I'll pick up the rear.
Yeah, is the light spell still on Millie, right?
Yeah, she should be able to see still.
Where's your little candle firefly thing jar?
Yeah, I grabbed it, right? Because did we find it before or after the long rest? Because
Before.
that globe, if it's prevented from moving, it like sinks back down to the ground, and so I should have it with me.
Yeah, you have.
But I cast the light spell because it's a cantrip, so it doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah, I'm holding a torch, glowing.
Torch that instead of lighting on fire, I just cast light into it.
Yeah, so you
Logic.
you all walk through this door. You see that there's a semi-dried streak of blood through the door as you all step through.
Semi-dried?
Semi-dried. And the opening of this it's large, it's tall, it's like 20 feet high, all carved, like roughly carved, but it's still structurally sound. There's no intricate designs like upstairs. There's a pathway leading ahead to the right, one to the north, and one to the south.
Huh. So, anybody knows which way we should go?
Even though Jorg isn't on like where you guys are, he is with you.
Okay.
There's just not enough space for everybody to sit in, so I guess I put him there. Doesn't matter.
I'm gonna come down this way, Ben.
Okay.
See where I'm going?
Yep. Go ahead.
Can you see?
Yeah, I have dark vision for 60
Okay.
feet.
Can I see if there are any like tracks of those like handprints or leading anywhere?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I forget what you got last time. It was really high though.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Given that you saw the handprints, you see them going this way. You see them going from this way. You see a couple going this way, and then there's a whole lot of it coming from where you were over here. So they seem to be like just moving all around. There's like,
Jesus Christ.
yeah.
What is this thing? Alright.
Yeah, Visenya, you go down and you gonna keep going or?
I would like to roll stealth and scout ahead.
Okay. Wow. Apologies.
What was that? I missed something.
No, it's on my end. Don't worry. Apologies, everyone heard that.
Okay.
Roll stealth.
18.
Okay. Yeah, and which way do you want to go?
Which way should I go, y'all?
Well, I mean, around the tracks, and there doesn't seem to be anywhere that's like, I don't know, more stepped on then something else. So the left. Oh,
Alrighty.
Okay, so go ahead.
Is there anything funny with these pile of bones here, Ben? Can I investigate this bones right by me over here?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you go up to look at the bones. You see it's like a bunch of it's just like this little like mass of like bones, like just like there's metal, there's like ringlets, there's like old swords and such. It seems like almost someone took the contents of a coffin out and like dumped it and went through it looking like for it. It's just like a pile of bones.
I rolled a.
There's no
13.
coffin?
What do I add to that?
For investigation?
Yeah, I don't have anything in it. Do I add anything to it or no?
You have a 2. You have a 2 to it, so it's +2.
I have it 2, and I put points in investigation.
No,
Or is that intel?
it's just based on your proficiency.
Oh, okay. So 15 total.
Okay. Yeah, you go scrounging through it and you find 13 silver.
Ooh.
Alright, if he's scouting that way, I'm gonna keep heading this way.
I'm gonna look in this pile of bones.
Okay.
Lisa,
roll-
walk quietly.
Yeah, I'm not. Do you want me to? I can try to stealth. I get disadvantage, but if you want me to be quiet.
Fair make
Yeah,
investigation.
no, that's a 2 and a natural 1, so I'm definitely not stealthed.
I missed that, Ben. What was that?
Investigation.
Alrighty.
Can I make an investigation check on these bones?
Sure.
Have we determined what that blood is? Humanoid or animal? Millie?
I rolled a 7.
You find 15 copper.
I'll roll an investigation check on these bones.
Okay. Roll.
That is a 15. No, 16.
You find 8 electrum.
Okay.
Since everybody's investigating things, and since I'm standing right next to it, can I examine bloodstain and see if, I don't know, there's any way to identify?
Yeah, make a nature check.
Okay.
You're in the forest, but you're underground, so it's not your favorite terrain.
Right. And I rolled a 6.
Man, you cook a lot of things. You have to sometimes take an animal and kill it. You just don't know. Like, you've dealt with a lot of chickens, you've dealt with a lot of cows, you've dealt with a lot of badgers, anything. Like,
I can't exactly
Do I-
do a DNA analysis on it.
no.
Can I tell? Can Lisa tell that there's blood down that hallway?
Can you see? What do you see?
Well, right now I see it's black pretty much all around, and then I see where the light's coming from, and then it's dim where I'm standing in front of the skeletons,
Mhm.
all the way to the end of the hallway where I see a streak of blood.
Yeah, you could barely see some
I can-
blood.
Okay. So I guess I'll tell them. I'll come back over here and say, does anybody else see blood,
Yes.
or that there's blood down the hallway? Why are my hit points doing this? I don't understand this one.
You should be at 19 out of 19.
19. Oh, I have 19 hit points. Right.
It was 19. That's what it was. I thought. That's on your character sheet. You have 19 total, and you're
Oh.
at full.
Okay.
I
So
thought.
then, what's this 18 on the side? Is that my armor class?
Yes,
The blue?
Yeah, the blue is your
Okay.
armor, and then the green is your health.
Got it. All right. Because it was a
Yeah,
11
fair. And
before,
as
but
you
took a
go
long
up, you
rest.
see like there's like almost the same type of coffins that are leading up, almost like the ones that were up above. And that one right there, you see there's like the top of the coffin's lifted off, and there's just another pile of bones.
Alright. I'm gonna start heading back down now.
Wait, Visenya, did you see blood at the end of the hallway? That
Yes.
you went down? You did?
Oh, when I went to check the bones? No.
Yeah. There's nothing at the end of is it just a dead end? There's nothing on the other side?
No, I didn't see anything aside from a pile of bones.
Okay. There's a streak of blood on the floor at the end of the hallway that I went down.
Well, we'll see what Farron found, but maybe we should follow the blood? Oh, hi, Farron.
I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna tell him that I found a hallway that goes down to the right.
Any blood stains? Any weird
Not that I saw.
Did Farron, did you check those coffins or no?
I checked one of them.
Can I go back to I want to go back to these bones.
Yep.
And cast Sacred Flame on them.
Okay.
Do I roll in a? No, they.
No, they're
Would
just
make it-
bones.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, you cast it and they don't like burst like the skeletons did, but they're like they get a little charred, but they don't disappear.
Okay.
Which coffin did you check? Then the one with the
And then I'll.
right or the other one?
He checked.
Oh,
He checked
okay.
this one.
Okay, I'm gonna check.
I'll just Sorry, guys. I just whisper a little prayer for the bones, kind of join back with the group.
Okay.
8
Would you-
total.
8. Yeah, you found maybe 4 copper. Alright, York's supposed to be with Scorcha. There you
Cool.
Jorg, any ideas? Any, I don't know, I'm down here, but any thoughts?
go.
Well, I found blood down the north.
Blood bad. He's scratching underneath the metal mask. He's shrugs.
Is he still tied up?
Yeah. It's not as bad, but he's still tied up. Because I remember Scorcher said that she loosened the ties, so it wasn't as restricting, but he's,
I'm gonna bend down by him and I'm gonna try and be nice to him for a second. Now, Jorg, I'm gonna untie your bonds,
Mm-hmm.
but you're not gonna hurt us, and you're not gonna run away, right?
Let's see here.
We have more cheese.
Yorgo's, no, run away. Probably get hurt.
No, we'll keep you safe.
Not probably. If you run away, you will get hurt.
Yes, bad woman points at Lisa.
Don't worry, she won't attack you again. And I just glare at Lisa. But
I
going
just pick at my nails on my right hand.
I'm going to untie you, and we're going to keep you safe, and you're not going to betray us, right?
No.
Okay.
Jorg, do you have a family or a home you want to get back to? You were really, it's very kind of you to take us this far, but if you don't know the area.
You have a wife? Children?
Man, the family dynamics of Gremlins, I love it.
He has 16 wives,
Yep.
42 kids.
I have big family, 22 kids, 10 what? No.
5 jobs, I gotta feed all these fucking kids.
I gotta feed. Yeah. Yorgo's no. live in the forest.
So there'll be no one who misses you?
Lisa!
No,
What?
no.
Just a question.
Big
Just
family.
a question.
Big family.
I kind of snicker at that.
Lisa, you could have said that a little less creepily, but that's okay. We'll work on it.
Don't scare him more than he already is. He's already proven himself that he's gonna help us.
I just like to keep people in check.
You smacked him in the head when he was tied up. How much more in check does he need to be?
We'll see.
Oh, for the love of the goddess. Alright, I untie him and I just kind of pat his shoulder a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, he stretches his arms. You hear a little bit of like sickening popping noises. He's like, that's the sound his
Somebody's phone?
limbs make. He makes music for every popping of his joint.
Wow, that's amazing!
Alyssa, we can hear
You have a
you.
great singing voice.
Alyssa.
Oh, she's bathroom.
Oh.
She doesn't have on push to talk, obviously.
Alright, hold on.
Can you turn down her
Guess
I
her
got
phone's
it.
going off.
I got it.
That's great.
That was great.
Oh lord. So yeah. Yorg, pops all of his joints and he rests there. And before you have him tied up, he's his back was all straight. Now he just hunches back over, leaning, slouching. He's like,
sit up straight. What are you doing?
Lisa, just leave him alone.
I haven't hit him today. I did leave him alone.
Stop making fun of him. You already hurt him once. I'm sure he has feelings.
I'm watching all this very amused.
oh yeah. I guess at this point, Yorg looks at Millie and goes, "Oh yeah," and he, Millie, you feel this weight off your shoulders.
Whoa! Ha! Who? What? Ha! Well, oh! Has it been 24 hours?
No, but snapping fingers.
Wait, you could have done that this whole time?
Couldn't move my hands.
What?
You're welcome.
Dude, I stuck up for you!
Lit. Hands tied, not my fault.
You're welcome.
Okay. I guess I did kill one of your people you were traveling with, so fair. But still. So, I mean, guys, do we need to keep him with us? I mean, I don't want to force him to go into danger if he doesn't want to. Do we?
We might be able to use him.
What do you want to do, York?
Do you know how to fight, Yorg?
Okay, hold on a second. I gotta mute Alyssa.
I feel the love.
Well, your phone
Your
was
phone
going off.
started ringing.
Oh, Jesus.
It was the best timing too, because Yorg got untied. He was popping all of his joints, and all of a sudden we heard the music. I'm like, oddly enough, it's a musical tune. It's like,
Didn't we
Yorg-
find some rusty weapons and armor and shit?
I mean, you.
I don't think it'll fit him. He's got armor on. He has that
No.
mask and stuff. Right?
That's it. That's all he has is a mask. You're looking at him, and all he has is a mask, and maybe a loincloth, and these curling horns that are almost like his height, half of his height is the horns, but
Well, I think we can use him.
What do you want to do, York?
just he shrugs.
If you know how to fight, maybe you can help us.
Maybe he can do the same thing he did to Millie on whatever the hell's back here.
Yeah, he nods, goes, York can do that.
I mean,
Very
any
helpful.
help we very much appreciate.
Besides,
So,
besides,
oh, sorry, what?
He knows a bit about not what it is, but he knows a bit about it. Perhaps we can use him to pretend like he's bringing us as an offering.
Mm. Mm.
Traps are always good.
But the offerings were left in the floor above.
Yeah. I do know, Master.
Do you know what he looks like?
No, Mask. And he, like, points to his.
Like yours?
Bigger.
Is it the same style? Don't worry about it.
Yeah, he
Okay.
just shrugs.
Well, if we want to go down that hallway, we can. There is a smearing of blood down the north entrance.
I say follow the blood.
I don't have any better ideas.
So there's a hallway to the right or to the left.
Yeah, you still
Yep.
have this hallway down here. Because Visenya only went down to, like, here. And then Farron went up north, and there is a hallway over here.
Should we look at that? Maybe there's something that can help.
I'm up for whatever.
All right, let's do the hallway first before
Which
we
one? The north or
the go to the hallway that Farron found.
south? Okay.
Let's go.
Alright, I will quickly bring you all over.
Oh, Farron, you want to check? You want to get in front to check for traps?
Sure.
Okay. I mean, you can, but, like, as you get to this corridor, it just, like, seems like, someone, like, this looks a lot rougher. This one looks like someone took, like, a pickaxe or something and just, like, mined this area out.
Right here.
Yeah, this area over here.
Like minded, like it was never really fully completed.
Yeah, it almost seems like at this point here, it was part of it, but then it just seems like someone dug past it just to make, like, to make a room.
Well, do we want to check it out?
Sure. I'm gonna roll stealth again.
Okay.
Or would I still be under the same stealth?
You're still under stealth.
Alright.
Move on in if you
Oh,
want.
are we supposed to be rolling stealth rolls?
I'm not. I rolled a 1 and a 2 the last time when I went to sneak to the pile of bones.
So yeah, Farron, you sneak up, and you see a very like a 10-foot. There's the sound from Alyssa.
No, It-
Um,
sorry. Another computer's it's picking up the sound.
it's okay.
Sorry.
Farron, you go in, you see it's like a maybe about 10-foot tall like cave opening that stretches towards like the northeast. And you see there's just like a bunch of crates and a couple of like piles of bones.
Ooh.
I would like to check for traps and start investigating around.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I have one more charge of divine sense. I guess I'll come to like the middle-ish of this room and I'll pop that.
So where's the middle-ish?
Say maybe around there.
Okay.
I guess I'll come in here too. Are all these like squares? These are all the crates.
Yeah, those blue boxes are crates.
The 16 checking for traps on the nearest crate.
Okay. Yeah, it's not trapped.
Alright, I'm gonna roll to investigate that.
Okay. Can I look into the? Well, can I check for traps? Do you need thieves' tools to check for traps, or can you just
No,
like?
you can just. Apparently, as far as I know, you can just check for traps regardless.
Okay. Can I check for traps on the crates in front of me?
Yeah, go ahead. Visenya, you, as everyone else is looking around, you like take a moment, and you like clasp your hands together around your necklace, and you feel multiple undead presences in this direction. It's like through the wall, but you know, like beyond that wall, there's something there.
What? So is it investigation check for traps? What is it?
Investigation.
That's a 21.
Yeah, you don't find any either.
22. Sorry. Okay,
Yeah.
then
What you think would be a trap, you don't find anything.
Okay, so can I look in the crates?
Yeah. Anyone look at the crates, you see that they're mostly filled with like dried rations, stone, some metal, like some of it's like some twine or like wool thread, some needles.
How old are the rations?
They're
Are they
new.
like moldy? They're
No,
new.
They're new.
What about the? Well, I guess you couldn't quite tell with like stone and metal. Like the metal doesn't have rust on it.
No. There's also one of you has the unfortunate opening of a crate, and you see it's just like a bunch of like cowhide, but it
hasn't been
like cleaned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, we know where the cows are going.
Mm-hmm. I'll
Odds
take a couple. Can I take like? Is there like 10 rations? Can I take a couple rations?
Yeah, you find you get like 6 like nice meals of rations from everything you find in here. It seems like
kind of like stand in this corner and like.
And that's every single crate that's in there is basically just.
yeah, you go through all the crates for supplies, and you see that like there's one that has like 3, and there's like another one that like the rations seem a little bit older, but they're still good.
Since
Okay.
we're all poking around, I guess can I look in that skeleton? That one. Look through the
bone pile.
Bone pile.
Yeah. Cindy, what were you gonna say?
I'm just gonna kind of stay in this corner and just kind of zone, because I picked up something.
Yep. Millie, go ahead and make an investigation.
That's 2.
Yeah, you scour through it. You don't really see anything.
Nope, nothing here.
All right.
Oh, clearly.
Okay.
So, is this a dead end?
Yeah,
It
but
seems
there's
like it.
I guess there's a door. I saw blood down the hallway that I went down, the north hallway. If we go back to where we started, I
Let's
think
head
that's where
that
we
way
should
then.
go. Okay.
You okay, Visenya? Are you listening for something?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
No, you look like you're having a flashback or something.
Sorry if you get all moved real weird. I tried moving you all just to get you in this corridor, and it did not work out. There we go.
No, there is a heavy undead presence just beyond the wall of this corner. We should probably all be very, very careful.
And Lisa charges through the door.
You-
I'm just kidding.
You sure it's all undead?
Yes, I can. Well, I'm guessing it's undead because we see skeletons and bones, and we fought skeletons when we came in. But there's something terrible here. You don't smell that?
Yeah,
I thought that
you
was the cowhide.
actually no. As Visenya says that, you smell it, and it smells like just like coagulated blood, rotting like flesh. It seems like there's almost like a rancid smell in the air. It's very
Delicious. Okay.
very like thick.
Well, I mean, I haven't known you all that long, so I didn't want to make any comments on how, any of you smelled or anything like that. As far as I know, that was a normal thing. But so it's good. We're good. Cool. All right.
As you say that, Yorg just goes.
All right, you can. If anybody's like super paying attention to Lisa, which they're probably not, there's just hint of kind of like she's trying to control this like anger at the fact that there's like desecrating a temple to the silver flame. So I'll go to the door. I'll check to see if it's. Unless Farron, do you want to check for traps on this door?
Yes. Yeah.
I can't sit another moment longer. This we need.
Do you want
We
to
need to
check
clear
for
out.
traps, or do you want to do a perception check? Because you could do that too.
Perception check.
Where is this like?
Go ahead.
Is this door where we're going, Ben? Where I picked up the divine sense?
Yeah.
Where I? Yeah. Okay.
What'd you
It'll
get?
be a 17.
Alright, yeah, you listen in, like you quietly push your ear against the door, and you hear almost like it's echoey because it sounds like a big room. All you hear is a bunch of like,
Oh God.
and then you hear someone go, yes, there, yeah, good, yes, yes, perfect, like someone just like muttering to themselves.
Oh, great.
I kind of look back at the group and kind of suggest to get ready.
I'm always ready.
Because York speaks up, goes,
So-
York, do I go first?
Yeah, do we... I mean, I'll put this out to the group. Do we want to just barge in guns blazing, or
Would we surprise
Maybe.
them?
maybe try... Ruse?
No, I'm wondering if we can just how quiet we can be about it. If we can surprise them, we might be able to clear them out before they can even put up a fight.
York wouldn't have been down here, though. He wouldn't work.
We do need to be extremely, extremely careful. I got a very. It smells.
You've got a
terrible.
bad feeling about this?
Yes, there's something terrible in there. We should probably all be very, very.
If you all want to make stealth checks, you can.
Yeah, right.
Yes, please.
Why? Oh my God.
Is that a natural 1?
Another one.
Ooh. Alright, hold on.
Lisa is not stealthy at all, but I haven't moved. I have not moved yet.
I rolled a 12. What do I add anything to that?
If you're proficiency in it, if you're proficient, you add your proficiency. If not, it's just your dex, I believe.
A damn disadvantage. Clerics can't stealth, I swear.
14.
16 total.
Okay, 16. Xenia was 14. Scorcha. Miss Rose.
Sorry, one moment.
Alright. Millie.
7.
Okay. Shara.
18.
14.
And Scorcher, you were 18?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay, stealthy sisters.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Oh, and I
Well, I
gotta do
ruined that
one.
for
I
everybody.
gotta do one for York, real quick.
Clang, 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 clang.
I mean, he doesn't really have like heavy armor, so.
I might have a suggestion.
Okay.
We have these walls here we can hide behind. Why not have one person who can run fast, which would be me, stay in the middle of the door,
But
and when I get
knock on the
Dude,
door and ding dong ditch.
But if you're hiding in like a gauntlet in that hallway, kind of tucked behind those walls, we can catch them in a gauntlet if they chase me.
Oh.
She has a very good
That's
point.
a very interesting idea.
Have the
Wait a
melee
second.
closest to the doors and the ranged furthest.
Wasn't there some twine in that some of those crates?
Was.
Tripwire?
Tripwire.
Tripwire.
Yes! Woo!
Alright.
And like,
Who wants to go get it?
I'll go get it.
Okay, so you just like run back, find the box, get some of the thread.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so you come on back down. You have your thread. So what is it you're trying to do?
You're gonna tie it up to.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is there anything on the sides of the door that would facilitate holding a kind of cord?
I mean, it is like maybe if you could find some jagged stone, but it's like imagine like a very rough like outline of like a marble statue. That's what it's like. It's like very like cuts into it, but there's no like points that like are able to like anchor anything onto it.
Wait a second, I have mason's tools.
Ooh.
There you go.
Could
there
you?
go.
That would be noisy.
It would be noisy.
Oh yeah, cutting into fucking stone. Yeah, that's not quiet.
All right, let's back up and just do the other option.
Alright, I'm behind a wall.
So just so I'm clear, so we're all hiding behind like these like little sconce areas, and then Scorcher, you're gonna knock on the door and kind of try and lure them out.
I'm going to do whatever it takes to get them to chase me, and then I'll run through you.
Okay.
Stay right.
All right,
Come by me.
Melee, come here.
coming.
Alright, I'm gonna take the light. Wait, Scorcher, can you see in the dark?
Yeah.
I give a
Yeah.
very orcish grunt.
Can you move
Okay.
Carrie up by Farron, Ben?
Who?
Can you move Carrie up by Farron?
Yeah. Okay.
Shayra, come by me. I have a bad feeling about this. I prefer you to be by me.
All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna expel the light. I'm gonna cut off that light spell that I put on Millie's torch. Hold on to me.
Okay,
All right.
Millie is now in complete darkness,
Yeah.
and you can, Lisa, you can tell she is shaking like a leaf.
How
Alright.
wide is the hallway, Ben? Is it wide?
It is what the hallway that you're in.
Yeah.
It is as wide as you see it. Every tile is 5 feet.
So putting my shield up in front of me, I'm gonna like rest the elbow of my left arm like on Millie's head, just to try to like comfort her when I'm like
Gotcha.
right here.
Okay.
And tell York, don't be scared, York. You're gonna be great.
I give York thumbs up.
he gives a thumbs up back.
Is Carrie going
Don't
to be using
worry,
her bow?
We'll keep you safe.
All right. So Scorcher, what are you gonna do?
Dun dun dun.
Miss
Scorcher
Rose?
versus
The door is stone, right?
No. Everything around it is stone, but the door is wood. As you're looking at it better, it is like a thicker wood. Almost, it's a lot more finely made. It almost seems like this is like something that was like made for like almost like akin to the door that was upstairs to the main like to the large coffin.
Okay, I'm just gonna shrug and throw it open.
Okay. For the purposes of
Did
this,
we
I'm just
prepare?
gonna
we prep
bring you
spells?
in. Yeah. Does anyone want to prepare anything? That'd probably be the most vital thing. Millie
I
can't
guess
see, so
for-
Millie can't really prepare for anything.
I guess for now I'll prepare a sacred flame. I don't want to like waste any of my bigger spells.
Okay.
we can change the spells we have now. Does that restart spell slots? Because we used one spell slot last week.
If you
Before or after the long rest.
yeah, before or after long rest.
After.
So then you're down one.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You
I'll just
haven't
keep
rested
doing
yet.
that.
How long has it been since our last battle?
Maybe about what you can give or take, maybe about an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Okay.
You did.
So I don't-
You had a short rest before during
Yeah.
that time. So you're.
Oh,
If
so do
anyone, if
Do
anyone
we get
has anything
midnight
for
stuff or
short,
anything?
well, Shayra gets her stuff back because she's a warlock and that's part of her thing. No one else does.
I don't get lay on
Spell
hands
slots.
back, right?
No. No,
I got
don't
my
think
key
so.
back.
Alright, so Scorcher, you just like burst open the door.
Before that, Millie, I'm gonna call out light when I run by you. Use the daylight on that globe if we still have it.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
firefly jar thing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
that's it.
I have that. I can put it, but we don't want to alert them right now.
It'll be as I run past, so you can blind them when they're following me.
Oh, yeah. Shout daylight. Millie, close your eyes.
Right. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. So the plan is for Scorcher to burst open the door, see what's inside,
So
and then
wait,
run.
I'm gonna whisper, float right now, just so that I don't have to hold the orb.
Yeah, it's floating like right in your space.
Okay. And that way, when Scorcha yells, was it dawn?
Yeah.
I can cast that daylight spell and be really bright. Everybody, close your eyes.
Does that need attunement? Because I don't think it should.
No,
No. Okay.
I have it written.
Yeah.
Nope.
So I just want to know the game plan.
Alright, I'm going to throw open the door
Right.
and like pause for a little bit to see if they're going to come after me immediately,
Yeah.
or if I need to go throw a taunt or a punch before they do, and then I'm going to run
Okay.
once I have the attention on me.
All right. So you burst through the door, and this is what you see. You burst through the door. You like have your hands up, and you see in front of you this large altar, and on it and before it you see this man in long robes with his back behind you. And he's like moving his hand around, and he stops and he turns to look at you. This guy has a porcelain bone white mask with cloth draping over every part of his body, including his arms. He has like leather or cloth robes, and he's holding this staff. You see before him this giant mound mass of something, and on it seems like something skittering all around it. And
Does he just look at me, or does he do anything else?
he looks at you, and he goes, "Unwanted guests."
Oh God.
Desecrator.
No, just a reformer. Have you come to make a donation?
Oh my God, I hate this guy already.
Out of character, can I roll percentile to see if he just royally pissed me off?
Yeah, that's something you could do. Yeah.
Why not? I can get to him and punch him in the face.
Always punch in your face.
All I can see is your little arrow, like judging the distance.
I know.
Stick to the plan, Scorcha. Stick to the plan.
I mean,
part of the
it would be part of the plan.
So yeah. So
She
what
said,
are you
come
gonna
after
do?
her, punch him in the face, and then
You see like this like tall like humanoid-looking man just draped in like robes and cloth, and with like his face obscured, everything is, and he's just staring at you.
we can't hear him, right, from where we are.
You just hear you kind of hear him because it's echoey. Like the area that he's talking in is very echoey, so you could hear.
Does he sound familiar
Yes.
to me?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Fuck.
You can make an intelligence check if you want to know who it is, or
Yeah.
try to remember.
Oh God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Intelligence?
Yeah.
Is that just my intelligence bonus?
It's your D20 plus your intelligence bonus.
15.
Yeah. This person rings a bell. You immediately, as soon as you hear his voice, you feel that unbridled burning hatred rise up again.
Oh my god.
And like, as soon as you do, like your palm like burns.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I'm just gonna charge in there. I'm gonna throw a guiding bolt at him.
So you're just gonna run in, look, and then
Yeah.
shoot a bolt at him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, Lisa, what are you doing?
Alright, yeah, so 5, 10, 15, 20.
Plans are a list of things that don't happen.
Yeah, I guess you just like barge past through Scorcha. You see this figure, and then you just like unleash a guiding bolt at him.
Oh my god. Okay. Roll, right? Because it's an attack. I don't think it'll hit. 11.
Let's see here.
Are we all seeing this?
No. Or, it's very hard
I'm not seeing anything.
What's the distance on it, actually? From me? My other Eldritch Invocation is Devil's Sight. I have Vision in Darkness, Magical, or Non-for up to 120 feet.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Oh, you should have told me that. I will change that for you.
Do we hear all this kerfuffle
Yeah.
going on?
Oh, yeah, you do. Yeah, Lisa, you just like charge in, unleash this blackish, like pure black, like bolt of light towards Adam, and it like shoots past and hits against the wall. And you just hear him laugh, and he goes, "I was hoping I would see you again."
Hang on. Okay. Hang on. Come here.
No.
Oh.
Ooh, whispers for me.
It's
Yes.
Tom, right?
Yes.
Ah!
It is. Yeah.
Sorry, what?
It is the guy who has destroyed everything and put you on this hellbent rage. You don't know how he came back,
Oh.
but you know for 100% that is him. You know it was him.
Oh.
He was a really
It's
awesome.
a sea monkey.
Oh.
That's what she said.
I love this like coming in. I don't know what the heck's going.
That should be the new
Okay. He.
show,
All
baby.
right. I thought I killed you already. I left your body hanging in a square.
He shrugs. He goes, "It wasn't my choice to be brought back, but here I am."
And you desecrate the temple once again.
Raise a new life.
How dare you?
I do as she commands.
That's bullshit. This is all you've ever wanted. This is all you've ever done. Desecrate the temple. Betray our god.
Yeah, he just laughs and he goes, "If it was within my power, I would be free of this, but I can't. I only do as she asks." And he looks over his shoulder and he goes, "Let's see if you enjoy my new pet." And he snaps his finger, and you just see that this hulking mass like just lurch, and it raises up, and it stands right next to him. And you see this thing is like 15 feet tall, and this room is like maybe 20-25 feet tall, and it's like it's just monstrous. It looks like an ogre, but it's like demonically deformed. There's horns on it. It looks very, very, very mean. And I need you all to roll initiative, please.
Could that thing even make it through the door?
No, but we'll find a way.
Okay.
This is my
Okey-dokey.
first, like, natural one of the night.
Nice.
Jesus.
Okay, get the religion
18.
curse off your dice.
Alright, hold on. Everyone keep your rolls for a second. Add you to the turn, Franker.
Did you let Will Wheaton near your dice or something?
I guess he like snuck into my room and like blew on them before the game.
Wow. He gets around.
Hell yeah.
If we can get him as a guest, that'd be fucking great. Or maybe not, because apparently, the curse might, transfer through osmosis online.
Alrighty, so,
Oh dear God.
Lisa, what did you get?
I got a natural 1, so a
what-
3.
Okay. Rose.
21.
Nice.
Nice.
Michael.
18.
Carrie, I need to roll. I believe she has a +2. Nice, you got 20. Millie.
13.
Okay. Jorg. I believe he has a +2. Okay. Visenya.
Shitty 7.
Shayra.
15.
Okay. Now for my pets.
Your pets.
I love this guy.
I'm Mark. I don't know what's going on. My light source just ran away.
Mhm.
This is great.
I hope you like the music though.
Yeah.
I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed.
Is there a way to turn the music up a little bit better? I mean, I hear it, but not a whole lot.
Yeah, I get it for you. How's that?
Groovy.
Last one. Okay. I need to sort.
Where's the mother? Oh.
Oh, there is a thing for it. Alrighty. So, first up is Scorcha.
The one in the mask is mine.
Now, Ben, you said, did we hear all of this crap? All this talking and freaking out?
Mhm. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say to Shay, I think our plan just fell through. We might have to go get them.
Well,
Alright, Rose,
It
what
happens.
do you do?
He's not fitting through the door, guys.
Oh.
Alright, so once I yell that back, I go up and just wait 1 minute, second. Yeah, that's as far as I can get, so I'm gonna get up to that guy and attack him.
Okay. Roll the hit.
Yay, attack rolls are bad. That was a 13.
Yeah, you hit.
I'm literally shaking, Ben. I'm so mad.
4 damage for the quarterstaff. Follow up unarmed. $11 to hit.
11 total?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you just come up and you just like whack this thing, and it like doesn't seem phased by it, and you see it as like looks down and just like growls.
I growl back.
Nice.
Carrie's turn. Unfortunately, Carrie can't really see.
There's no light from the room seeping through the door that's open now?
No. Yeah, I would say there is, even though that's not being shown. Yeah, she could go 5. Going to here. Sees the big motherfucker, and then she'll use her bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark. And then she'll roll to hit him. And misses. Farron.
Alright. I would like to. First, he's going to smile, knowing that the plan was probably not going to work. And he's going to go up as far as he can into the door, as stealthily.
You could get up to here, or like you get up to this square, or the one in front of you. Do you want to be
That'll
there?
work.
Or...
Yeah, that's fine.
And,
Lovely.
You're like, as far as you know, no one's seen you. So
Okay, is that as far as I can get?
you could get up to here, but that's about it.
I'm gonna stay where I'm at. How far is that?
He is, he's 50 feet away, so it's gotta be from you. So, 45 from this corner, so you can still hit him.
I'm gonna pull out my short bow
Okay.
and shoot the big guy.
Alright. Roll the hit.
That would be a 15.
That hits.
Dun, 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 dun.
Awesome. I didn't think that was gonna hit.
Mm-hmm.
8 damage.
Okay. Sneak attack, because you're from stealth.
Oh, that means I roll another d6.
Is it one?
Yeah, that it is. It's 1d6. Just regular shot. So let's add the. That would be +4.
Okay. He's still standing tall. Very tall. The ogre's turn. Scorcher, you see in front of him, like, on his arms, are these, like, big-ass gauntlets. And he slams them together, and you see his whole body lights on fire.
Oh no.
Ooh, does that mean I can see?
You could.
Yes!
He's going to make a grapple attack for you.
What do I roll for that?
I'll get that for you. I think it's athletics or acrobatics for you. It's your
I rolled a 2.
Okay, well, let's see if he. Oh yeah, yeah. So this giant flaming ogre, he's boom, and he grabs you. You're grappled. I'll use that. That's better. So you can't move. I'm pretty sure. So I just want to double check. Those grappling and everything is. Or those statuses are. What do you do? Your speed becomes 0. Yeah, you can try and get out of the grapple check. Try to get out of the on your turn.
Are you on fire too?
Yeah. You just feel like this burning, searing pain on you. Shayra.
Alright, so 30 feet would be about here, right?
30. You would get to about here-ish. Yeah, you're at 30.
Feet would put me at here for move.
Yeah, technically this door is open, so you can see through it. I know you.
Okay, can I see? I can't see it through yet, but can I see out of it? Like, clearly?
I don't want to do that. Hold on. I was trying to move the lighting, but I can't do that without messing it up. So what was that?
Can I see any of the guys inside that aren't members of my party?
You could see the big dude, and you can see the guy with the mask.
Dude has going to bonus action hex
On who?
the big ogre guy.
Okay. He is hexed.
And then, so I don't have to get any closer, I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay, roll the hit.
15 plus 5, 20.
Yes, you hit.
Woo! Nice.
Alright. 7 damage. Oh, and then 6 for Hex.
So 13 total.
13 total.
Okay. Alright, yeah. He's still standing.
Well,
Millie.
Okay, so, am I still in total darkness?
You can technically... You technically have 5, 10... you can see there's light over here. So do you want to move towards where I pinged? Because you could go through the door.
Yeah, I kind of clutch my bow and just like, all right, well, Samuel, let's do this. And then I just charge.
Yeah, you bump into Shara, like in between her legs.
Ah, sorry.
And then you get into the room and you see this.
Oh,
warn me next time, I'll open them wider!
That's what she said.
all right. So let's see. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 35. So,
I didn't understand why you're pointing it.
I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on. Let's put it on the big guy.
Everything's on the big guy. Alright.
Mine's not.
So, yeah, I'm just seeing this end of things. Are those other enemies?
What?
The little...
These?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to try and... Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna I'm actually gonna... Sorry. Formulating... Can I actually have changed that Hunter's Mark to the guy who looks like he's in charge of everything? Yeah, that guy. And then I'm gonna shoot him with Hail of Thorns,
Okay.
so that it affects him and the big guy and the other guy.
So you have to roll the hit.
Right. Oh gosh. Wait! Haha! I'm a halfling. Haha!
Oh, man.
Sorry, that was a 1. But I can re-roll it.
Okay.
Okay, a little better. That's a 20. Non-natural.
Yes, you hit.
Cool.
Okay, so Halo Thorns. Okay. Addition normal effect of attack. Target must attack the creature within 5 feet must make a dexterity saving throw. Okay. So there's 3. So we'll do the big guy. What's your DC?
DC.
Like what is your spell DC?
1 moment. Sorry, first time I've ever done a spell.
13.
13.
So big guy saves. Guy in the mask saves. The little thing does not.
Oh, well, at least it did something. Okay.
Roll a d10.
Okay.
And that damage I'll put on to
4.
okay, so 2 to the big guy.
And then that's 7 normal damage to from just the initial arrow.
Yeah. Okay. And as you cast the thing, it hurts him. He screams in pain. The little thing that just dies. You didn't knock it just out. Is that it, Millie?
Oh, Hunter's Mark.
Yes.
That's an extra D6 on Mr. Creepy.
Mm-hmm.
So an extra 3. Cool.
The hand's turn. This thing runs up to you, Scorcha. This one runs up to you as well, and they both will swipe at you. They don't technically have any advantages on you. But, so let's see. Does a that's a natural 20. That's a
Do
20
I lose
non-natural.
armor because I'm grappled?
Hmm?
Do I lose some of my armor because I'm grappled? Do I lose my dex?
It doesn't say that, which is weird. So, but you do take. You take 6 points of damage if these little like claws come up and scratch at you. And then from the coffins, all these little things crawl out of the holes.
Great.
Oh, lovely. Oh wow.
This one comes up.
Oh.
This one will scratch at you, Farron. Does a 18 hit?
Oh yeah.
Okay. You take 4 damage.
Okie dokie.
This one will come out. It'll hit carry. That hits. I already know. That's 5 damage to carry. This one comes up towards Lisa.
My shield's up.
Yep. Does not hit you. Oh, that was come on. No, does not hit you anyway. This one comes up to Scorcha to go hit.
There's so many hands.
Does not hit, and the other one will go up to Scorcha. That's a natural 20 again.
Jesus Christ.
That's 7 damage.
Hang in there, Scorcha.
Wow. Scorcha is down.
Oh, shit.
Oh no!
What?
From little its
Fucking
or
hands.
things.
Well, you're not dead. Sorry, my
Part
bad.
of that orc thing now?
Oh, okay.
No. It uses it once per long rest. Yeah. So you all just see, like the guy points a finger and all these hands just come out and they start scratching and grabbing at Scorcha, and she just like falls limp into his arms. Senya.
Right. I'm gonna move this way. I'm gonna be in front of my sister, and can I see? I can't see from the door, right?
You can. There's 60 feet away from where you are is where the guy is.
I don't have anything in the thing.
What do you mean?
Like it's black. The
I know. I
screen.
can't get rid of it to make it so you can't see.
Oh well, crap. Well, I don't know what I'm attacking.
Here, I'll give you. There's
Or
your
can I-
context.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, that's fine.
But you're from back here, so
So I'm like square away from Millie. So
you're 2 squares behind Millie.
2 squares behind Millie, so I can literally do nothing. So I'm gonna go back there and look pretty, I guess.
Okay. I mean, you could double move just to get into the room.
Okay. Oh yeah, dash is an action, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
35, 40. Yeah, you can move. Do you want to go north or south?
I want to be by something so I can attack it.
Okay. Well, if you dash, you can't attack.
Oh yeah, that's right. Then you know what? I'll stay here for now.
Okay. Alright, Jorg. He'll double move into the room. He can't really do anything. Actually, technically he can. Jorg looks at everything to see that Scorcha is like limp, and he points his crooked finger at the giant ogre.
Yeah! Go York!
Get it.
York!
Make him feel very self-conscious about himself.
The priest.
He's not a fucking priest.
He will. Let's see here. He's a priest of something.
Kind of looks like Mike Myers or Michael Myers.
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Not the comedian. The evil. Yeah.
Yeah. This guy. Let's see.
Whew.
I'm trying to think what you would do.
Realize the error of his ways. Decide that he always just wanted to be a gardener.
I mean, he could,
Yeah.
Oh, I would not let him.
Exactly. He knows.
Grow tulips.
Push daisies. How about that one?
Yeah. He will, in his hand, he pulls this, like, greenish-black sickening flame, and he looks at you, Lisa, and he goes, I'll show you how it's done. And he does Guiding Bolt on you.
Okay. And that's an attack roll, right?
Yeah. 11?
Does not hit.
Alright. Yeah, he just whizzes by, and he growls.
I've always been better than you.
He will. He'll step up here.
Of course he will.
Your turn, Lisa. You got 3 freaking claws around you.
I don't care.
Alright.
I'm going. I'm not.
You're gonna take 3 attacks of opportunity.
Go. I don't care.
Alright, here we go. That's a natural 20.
Okay. I'm gonna use Warding Flare on one because I've got a reaction to make one roll with a disadvantage.
So you want to do it on that first one?
Sure.
Okay. The other one was a 21 to hit.
Yep.
This one would be the reroll disadvantage. Nope, does not hit. And that one is a 16.
Doesn't hit.
Alright. You take 3 damage.
Is it slashing or is it like necrotic or radiant?
It is bludgeoning.
Okay. Because as my class and race, I get resistance to radiant and necrotic.
Right. Yeah. It was like just punching at you.
Okay. And from here, I'm gonna channel fucking divinity, and every hostile creature within 30 feet of me has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. 30 feet.
Yeah. That should get
Everything.
pretty much all of them.
Including the ones back here. Okay.
Yes.
So, and then you make Constitution saves. What do they do if they fail?
You get half damage.
What's the number to beat?
13.
Okay. Saves. Does not. We all know.
Also, whoever cast Hex, what did you give disadvantage for?
I realized as you were casting that I forgot to do disadvantage. So I can technically still decide that if the DM says it's okay.
You could do that.
Then I can make it Constitution.
Do it.
Okay. Roll your damage.
That's okay. 8 plus 7 is 15 plus 2, 17 radiant damage.
Wow.
Nice.
You just see as like Lisa just comes up, and almost like she's clutching at her hand. It seems to be burning so bright that she just like screams, and almost like a flare, and it expels out like this weird blackish wave, and followed by a white one. And you just see as all of these hands just die.
Yeah, fuck those hands.
Wow. Nice.
Very nice.
Guess they needed a hand, huh?
Night night thing.
Someone had to say it.
That's punny.
You need to get a grasp of the situation here.
Okay, that is much better than mine.
Put a handle on reality.
Oh my god. How much was it total? I just wanted to know.
17.
Okay.
Right, because
Lisa-
8 plus 7 is 15.
No.
And then plus 2, because my cleric level. 17
The
on a
guy,
failed.
your arch nemesis, also goes down.
Good.
But you
Nice.
see this big brute still holding Scorcha on fire, gets blasted by this thing.
As a bonus, I'll cast Healing Word and make that my last big level spell, and I'll cast it on Scorcha.
Okay, how much does she heal?
She heals 1d4 plus my spell casting, which is 6.
Okay.
Because I rolled a 1 and I have a plus 5.
Yeah, so you just do this giant burst of energy. Almost like killing everything but this giant weird monstrosity.
I don't even give a shit about the monstrosity.
Yeah. And you just like heal Scorcher, and Scorcher, you come back up. You're like breathing heavily. And then you realize you're on fire still. I need
Stop,
you to
drop,
roll.
and roll.
I need
Stop,
you.
drop, and roll!
Unfortunately, Scorcher, you take 9 damage and you go back on unconscious.
No!
As the fire is just so much that it just burns at you. Carries go.
Do I need to make a death saving roll?
No, because you were back conscious and
you
then
were
back
up,
unconscious.
and then you just
so
went
you
back
didn't...
down. So you're fine.
Carrie can heal. Carrie can heal.
Oh, you want Carrie to heal?
I don't
We
know.
have to kill this thing that's on fire first. It's just gonna keep going down.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's...
We'll take care of the thing. Just
Do you want her to heal
make
or
sure we
shoot?
don't.
Wait, Ben.
Hmm?
Can I don't want to kill him.
Okay.
I just want him out. I don't want him completely dead.
I mean, technically he'd be bleeding out at this point.
Well, that's fine. But like, like you can do like
I got you. Yeah.
I just want to like knock him out.
Yep.
Or he can die. Either way, but I would prefer it if I could keep him alive for a little bit.
I got you. So Carrie's gonna hit. She rolled an 18 plus her ridiculous amount as a ranger. The D8 plus 3. D8, that sucks. That's 4 plus the D6 from hunters. Nice, 10 damage. This thing, if I didn't say it before, is bloodied, and he's now looking pretty rough. Farron.
Alright, I'm going to shoot him again with my short bow.
Alright.
That would be a natural 20.
Hey!
Yes!
Alright, roll damage.
Kill him.
That would be 7.
So, whatever.
I wouldn't get sneak attack. Yeah.
Whatever the dice roll damage is, times that by 2, and then add the proficiency, add your modifier afterwards.
Okay. So that would be 16 damage.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, he's looking pretty rough. It's like this hulking mess. You see, like, as all this taking this damage, the radiant damage, its like body is slowly like falling apart. You see, it's like bone, bone, flesh, all this weird like mismatched Frankenstein of just like bone, and it's just like burning. The giant dude goes. He'll take Scorcha and Ropper. Move over to Lisa.
Oh gosh.
I'm gonna do a warding flare. Right, do I have a reaction at this point? We're back at the top of the round, right?
Will you use it on your turn? No, you don't have one till your next turn.
Is that how reaction, is it reactions per turn or per top of round?
I think it's till it gets back to you. It's one reaction.
Okay, that's fine.
He is going to make a hit at you. I'm guessing a 9 doesn't hit?
No, it does not.
Yeah, so you see, even though he has his giant gauntlets on his hands, he pulls out this morning star and just like throws a swing at you, but it misses.
Okay.
Shayra.
Can I block it with my shield and does it have eyes?
No.
Okay. And then I just block it with my shield and I'm just gonna hiss at it.
This Shayra.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna move up so that I'm just through the door.
Okay, that's...
Okay.
I mean, technically you'd be standing over Millie, so she's between your legs again.
Nice to see you again!
Hello! This is not awkward at all.
Yeah,
it's totally fine.
You just see around you like all these hands just burnt to like a crisp, and this giant hulking ogre-looking thing that's on fire.
Okay. So I'm gonna.
I recommend hitting the big one.
Sounds like a good plan. And I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast at him again. Oh, that was a terrible roll. I only got an 8 total.
You hit.
What?
Yeah,
He's really big.
That's true. So that's 5 damage for the Eldritch Blast.
Mm-hmm.
And then another 2 for the Hex.
How do you want to end him?
What?
Yes.
Yeah!
I want the Eldritch Blast to there's just this burn mark at his throat, and it's just kind of the Hex just sort of makes the rest of the head just come off.
Yes!
Yeah, so you conjure...
Are you about to drop a head on me?
Sorry!
So what happens is you see, Shayra just comes up, conjures this giant, ball in her hand, and launches it at the ogre's throat. It goes in through the throat, and you see this giant ring around its neck of, the purple, fiendish energy. And you see its head rolls off, and it's going towards you, Lisa, but it just disintegrates. And it's dead.
From between Shayra's.
I bathed in ash or blood. Just
I knew you could do it!
It is a complete ash. But you did it!
Okay, and Scorch is still unconscious, right?
Yes, but you see, as Shayra kills this thing, the flames stop, and it just lays there motionless on the ground. And next to it is Shayra, who is unconscious.
Or Scorcha.
Sorry, yeah, Scorcha.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to her. I'm gonna cast. I don't know if I did healing hands last time, but
You gotta keep track of your spells. I don't remember.
Well, it's not because it's not a spell thing. It's a class feature.
Oh, is it a cleric thing?
I know that I've used it. Yeah, it's a cleric thing. As an action, I can touch a creature and cause it to regain a number of hit points equal to my level. But once I use this trait, I can't use it until I finish a long rest. But I don't remember if I used it. I know that I've used it once, but I don't remember if it was in here.
I'm gonna say
not?
I don't think it was. So I think
Okay,
you're
so
fine.
I'll cast Healing Hands on her
Okay.
and bring her up to 2 hit points.
Yeah.
And then I'm going over to that motherfucker on the altar.
Yeah. So Scorcha, you I feel so bad for Scorcha.
She's taking the
she's
dog.
like, I'm gonna beat the
not-
crap out of this dude. Gets grabbed. Oh, this isn't that. Ow, ow, ow. Blacks out. Comes back. What's it? Oh God, I'm on fire. Blacks out again. Comes back up. It's like, oh.
Everything's
Oh,
that you
it's
missed
over.
the party.
We
Can
won!
I-
In the room, Ben.
Hmm.
Can I come in the room?
Oh yeah. Sorry. My apologies.
Help!
Yep.
Oh
I'll
man,
work
I
on
missed
that.
everything. I'm so bummed.
I know. I'll work on that next time. Sorry.
Okay, I'm going over to Tom.
Oh, perfect, because Rose wants to go take care of the dog. So bad.
You're
Yeah,
back up to 2. Rose.
He's back.
Yep.
Yay!
Yeah, Rose, I said, like, I feel bad for Scorch because, like, you were alive fighting, got grappled, ow, 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 gone, back up, what's going, oh, fire, back out, and then back up, and you're like, oh, the fight's over. Huh. Yeah, you walk over and you see, you know who this guy is. You see him, like,
Take off his
breathing.
mask.
Yeah, he's breathing heavy. You take off his mask, and his face is like, it's almost like yours, but it is charcoal black, not like bluish black like yours. It is like deep black, and his, like, where the burn marks are, they're just red veins.
Who brought you back?
Yeah, he like coughs and he just smiles and goes, "The mistress did."
Who's the mistress?
The one who will bring the great kindling.
That doesn't help me. The Great Kindling?
He
Is that
goes,
what you said?
Yeah.
You mean like the Great Burning?
He laughs. He goes, "No. You don't know what's gonna happen, do you?"
I've been away for a while, Tom. I figured you had too.
I was away.
I know. Because I killed you.
And yet here I am again,
Not
born
for
from
much
the
longer.
ashes.
Not for much longer.
Obviously not.
Tell me everything you know.
He, you know, he coughs. And he's like, I know that I was brought back for a purpose, to make these things.
What things? The hands or the ogre?
Everything. Those things you fought outside, the skeletons, everything. I was tasked for this, to rekindle
Why?
life. He goes, and he just says again, the kindling.
To rekindle. You did
Yeah.
not lead a good life, Tom. Not in
goes,
the end.
I know. Yeah, he goes, I'm aware. But this is my second chance.
Why
I thought
you?
if I did this, I would be free. But
Free from what?
again, he just repeats plainly, he goes, the mistress.
What, are you blaming everything you did to me on the mistress?
And he chuckles and goes, no, that was different.
Do we hear this, Ben?
Oh yeah, it's echoing.
I'm gonna whisper to Shay. Shay, I wonder if this mistress is maybe who we're looking
Why
for.
you?
And he looks at you and he goes, why you? The huntsman.
That wasn't the question.
We never get the answers.
I am a huntsman because I am better than you. I have always been better than you.
And yet you've fallen farther from grace than I have.
Oh, have I? You are an abomination. And then I take my mace and I smash his face in, and then I cut off his head with my.
Lisa! Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, you just up, smash, you cave his head in, and then he just like, you see his chest that was slowly rising up and down, just like stops.
I wanted to ask him.
And then I take his head.
Yep.
And I put it under my arm, and I take his body, and I start dragging him out of the.
Visenya, make a perception check.
Yeah, Ben, out of curiosity, anything mentioned ring a bell at all?
What was that?
Did anything they were talking sound familiar to me?
Let's see, who would be the best to know about this? Technically, Carrie would.
I got a 5 total, Ben.
Yeah, you're like looking at his robes, you're looking at everything. You don't see anything that would denote like a marking of of her. I guess since Lisa's gonna be dragging him out, Shara, you can make a perception check too.
Just for good measure, I'm gonna cast a sacred flame on the ogre thing as I walk out.
Yeah, it burns to a slow crisp. I would say Fairn,
Yes.
Visenya and Shara can make intelligence checks.
14 total.
Okay. Shay? Oh, she's muted.
12 total.
Okay. Yeah.
What is this this blue square that Lisa and Millie are by? Is this like a table or an altar?
It's like an altar. It's almost yeah, you're looking at like since you like it's calmed down, you're looking at about the room. This room seems furnished. Completely furnished. Has all the carvings, everything, and on the altar there is those carvings that you saw like above ground too. Okay.
Mine was 14 total.
Yeah, Marty, whatever I'm going to tell you is kind of the same thing that Shara's going to know. So, you vaguely know of some incident where a priest was hanged. They were hanging and burning in a town. They were... there was the marking of the silver flame. It was a warning. There was a message with it, but you don't remember what that message was. You just remember hearing stories of a priest being hung.
Okay. A priest of the silver flame,
Yeah.
not an Osprey. Okay.
No.
Can I check the altar, see if anything comes up? Maybe that symbol that Succubus had tattooed on her.
Yeah.
See if it's talking about the mistress, so maybe that might be something.
Make a perception check.
$16 total.
Okay, hold on. I'm sending something to Shay. Or to, yeah, just Shay. What'd you get?
16 total.
Yeah, you look on top of the altar as, like, Lisa's, like, dragging this guy's body out. You see there is a very faint line marking up the symbol.
Can I check the guy? himself?
You can check again.
You can try.
Lisa, let me see him.
I just keep walking. I'm not even listening.
Lisa, stop.
I just keep walking.
Lisa, I need to see him.
And see him outside. Keep walking.
I need to check him for something. I need to see him. How far away is she? How far away have you gotten down the hall?
By the time that you do the perception
I've been
check-
like moving.
Yeah, she was probably like in the doorway when you said this, and she's gone.
Shay.
I keep walking.
Shay, come here.
Okay, Shay comes up to you, and she tells you that the guy's mask had the symbol on it.
I'm gonna show her.
Yeah, I left his mask. Well,
you have his head underneath your arm,
It's
where it
true.
has and it's caved in, so it's not going anywhere.
I'm gonna show her the altar with that fate symbol that Shay has that paper of that she had tattooed on her.
It matches.
What about the coffins? Do the coffins have any of that? Or can I investigate the coffins for
You-
the same thing?
Just a quick glance, they don't seem to have anything. It just seems like the altar itself had it.
Okay. I'm gonna follow Lisa out of the room.
Okay.
still walking.
Yeah. By this.
Lisa, stop.
So let me do this real quick. I'm gonna put you guys here. You would be about here-ish.
Still walking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stroll over to Scorcha and kind of pat out the last little bit of flame and.
Lisa.
You okay?
Well enough, I suppose. I start walking out.
Okay.
Yep, I'm gonna start walking out as
Still
well.
walking.
Alright, yeah.
Lisa. I need his body. I need to see him.
You can see him outside.
Do not set him on fire yet. It's terribly important. I'll share with
Believe me,
you
I won't.
what I find, but if I find it, but it's important.
Once we are outside.
Since I'm alone in the room, I'm gonna do a investigation around if I can, just to see if there's anything that's worth grabbing on my way out.
Okay.
Oh yeah, loot the ogre guy.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Yeah. So Millie.
Always loot the bodies.
So Millie, as everyone else is leaving, you're like, I should probably. Wait a minute.
Does it have any spices?
There's might be. Yeah, you're like, hey, there's some good stuff here.
Maybe we could. Actually. Wait. Hello, guys.
So Millie.
Okay.
I will send this in Discord in the party stuff. This is what you find. And you also find
Hey, you found spices.
a longsword as well.
Ooh.
Nice.
Wait. Sorry. Where? Oh, party stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If I see.
You do find some cooking spices.
What?
Yeah. You like the spices you find. You can guess that maybe they could also be used for like embalming and keeping bodies alive, but they're also cooking spices.
Ah, excellent. And then I kind of just do one last glance and then run after everybody.
Are you gonna grab everything and like drag it?
Yeah.
out?
Kind of haphazardly, just like grab it in my hands, just like
Longsword like dragging along the floor.
Yeah, so
Wait for me!
as you hear Visenya's being like, Lisa, wait, you just hear shing shing and a of like this long sword. Amelia's like, wait! It's like trudging behind everybody, trying to get
You guys
attention.
have the light! I can't see very well.
You're just like, you're like hobbling, like trying to catch behind them. So
I'm adding this stuff to the party funds right now.
okay. Now I'm gonna ask, do you just straight up go up to outside?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm following.
I
right on Lisa.
refuse
Right on
to leave
right.
any part of this man's body in
Okay.
or in this crypt.
And I'm guessing everybody's gonna follow.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm on her like white on rice here.
Alright. So I'll bring you.
But there's also brown rice.
That's true,
Alright, so I'll bring you all up here. Let me go grab
which I actually prefer.
the body real quick.
Let me grab the body.
Let me grab this corpse.
Yeah, pretty much. So I would assume that everybody's out here.
Well, I'm right behind Lisa, right behind that body, so.
Yeah. So like everyone's out, you're there, and then the guy is here. So like you all have to get out, and like you're there in front of the statue.
Okay, well, I drop his head.
Okay.
First off.
Yeah. It like just just drops the sickening thud.
Oh, that's so gross.
And I'm just gonna start kicking the shit out of the body.
Yep.
I'm screaming.
Yep. Just pure
Please stop.
unbridled rage.
I need to check. I need to check his arms or his chest or so. I need to look for something. Just trust me. I have a reason, and I'll fill you in if I find what I'm looking for. Well, I'll have to fill you in anyhow because of what I found on the altar. But just stop, Lisa. Please, just let me do this for a second, please.
Okay.
All right. What do I do? An investigation?
Yeah, you can make an investigation.
I'm so mad.
Do I add? I didn't put points in investigation, but do I add my intel modifier?
What you add? Yeah, you add whatever your modifier is.
14 total.
Okay. Yeah, you look around his body. Your sister pointed out the marking on the mask, and you do see it like right on the forehead. It's kind of smashed in and bloody, but you see a faint like marking etching on the mask. And you you check all of his like robes and such. You don't see anything, and like you pretty much like go to open up the robes like for his chest, and you see burned down his chest the giant marking.
I'm gonna point to the symbol and I say, Lisa, do you see?
Burned on his chest?
It's this giant symbol of the symbol that Shayra and Visenya have been.
Do you still have that thing that she sent in chat, Ben?
Yeah, I should.
Yeah, I remember what it looks like.
This.
Yeah.
This symbol. The succubus that murdered our family and destroyed our home and business had this tattooed on her arms. This mistress that he's working for is the same succubus Shay and I are after.
He's not working for her anymore.
Well, we need to find her regardless.
There you go.
Can't say I disagree.
There you go. I put in the announcements section. That's what it looks like.
That same symbol was on the altar in there.
It was. Was it carved? Or was it drawn?
It was carved. It was lightly carved. It was enough for me to know exactly what it was.
What does it mean?
She's sent from one of the hells. This succubus, probably just to wreak havoc on whoever she comes across, and she happened to land upon our family. I'm almost positive she had our mother murdered, and while Shay and I were away at school, she murdered our father, burnt down our home and our ships and our business, and stole all of our gold. And we've been on our path to find her ever since. But that is the mistress that he was speaking about. So she was through here recently.
She is as much of a coward as was.
I don't even know what to make of this. I'm gonna sit down because I'm overklempt.
You said that symbol was carved. Do I know anything about the symbol?
You can make a religion check.
God.
I mean, if we heard of the Silver Flame, we probably would have heard of Osprey, right?
That's a... Wait, hang on. That is a 20, not natural. I rolled a 17.
Okay. Yeah, you you having to study the enemies of religion, the Silver Flame, you know this is an infernal symbol.
Infernal?
Yeah, it's usually infernal abyssal. You know, it's like a demonic symbol. You know, for alchemy purposes, it's used to represent the symbol of sulfur.
Okay.
But this is a, you can guess a representation of some type of fire demon or fiend. You're not 100% sure. Millie,
Okay.
Yes.
you're dragging all this stuff behind you, and you catch up to the group, and you're like, and you're just like, you're tired, but you're also like extremely depressed. Like all of a sudden, you're like, man, this sucks. Like, I just don't want to do it. Like, you just like
Oh
sit
my
down.
God. Oh. Poor Millie keeps getting all the stuff that's cursed and gives her problems.
Another fucking curse. Like
It's-
Frodo.
It's my fault, isn't it? I know. I shouldn't have even come along. I'm so sorry, you guys. I thought I was being helpful,
You
and then
are.
there are
I
zombies.
Put my hand on her head to calm her down.
Okay.
I can't even see in the dark, and you can all see in the dark, and I'm
That's enough. That's
way
enough.
Millie,
Yeah.
Millie, pull
Yeah.
yourself together.
Okay. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah.
What time of day is it, man?
You went in about maybe like, it might be like maybe 1 or 2 in the afternoon now.
Lisa, are you okay? I mean, if you don't want to talk about it, I understand, but I'm guessing you know him? Are you all
I
right?
don't want to talk about it. And then I will
You can
spit
do
on his body and
His
set
body.
it on fire.
Okay. Do you like set it in front of the statue?
Yeah,
Okay.
might as well.
Yeah, so you...
A tribute for you, my lord, who brought this asshole back into my life.
Yeah, you see Haziel, the angel of of all knowing, has the book in his hands. And you light him a fire. And it's just like this very the light of the burning is reflecting off the statue.
And I'll talk to the statue because I don't have anything else to talk to. How could you bring him back? How could you let him walk this earth again, that monster?
I mean, the statue doesn't respond.
Yeah,
kind of like circles slowly over towards over by Lisa.
I fell for him. I was punished because of him, and you brought him back. And I just walk away and back into the temple. Or the crypt or whatever it is. And I'm just gonna
The good old catacombs.
go all the way back to the altar.
Okay.
Oh damn, you're going all the way back.
Is anyone gonna follow?
And I'm just gonna everything I find in remnants of whatever we've fought in there, I just hit with a sacred flame, just try to burn it so that there's nothing left.
There's this holy burning of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's not too much trouble, I'm gonna stay and guard the outside of the crypt.
Okay. Yeah. Millie, I did forget to mention one thing.
Okay.
As you were looting everything,
You died.
No, the gauntlets on the ogre, they seem to pop off, and they're resting at the right next to the body.
I'm then. If
I guess I'll find
would-
them when I go back.
Yeah.
would I
please-
have been able to grab
I mean,
else?
no, but like you would be like, ah, man, I gotta grab this thing, and then when you come back in, you're like, oh, there's this thing here. I might as well grab them.
So, do I carry everything back in?
I mean, you could.
Okay.
I'm staying outside, so if you want to just dump everything outside, it's not like it'll grow legs and walk off.
Yep.
Wouldn't be so sure about that.
Yeah, this is D&D.
I'll hand you a few things.
Okay. So what do you hand over to Scorcha?
Well, like I'll like the some of the gold and the gems and stuff. I'm gonna hang on to the longsword because I'm curious.
Yeah. Yeah. You just like hand everything over to Scorcha.
And of course, I keep the spices.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And you're like, you're almost like, you're like, I'm sorry. Can you hold on to this, please? Like you're just like very apologetic, like more than usual.
I'm so sorry. I don't even. I have really small hands, so
It's all right. I've got this.
thank you.
Yeah. So you come back in and you see. Funny enough, like as Lisa's burning everything, like the ogre slowly disintegrates, but the claws that were on it shrink back, like they're shrunk. They're like normal human size now.
Can I look at the gauntlets?
Yeah.
Can I try them? Well, do I know anything about them?
I mean, I don't know.
Like, I guess I could try them. Oh, I don't have an. Okay, I can't try them on because I don't have a second hand.
I could try them on.
Alright, you go for that. I'm gonna go for the altar.
Who's gonna try them on?
Wait, the claws stay? Can I take the claws?
I'll try on the gauntlets, Ben.
Was that Marty?
Yeah.
Yeah, you put on these gauntlets, and they seemed like a little tight, but they seem to form fit to your hands. To give you an idea of what they look like, hold on a second. That's what they look like. A pair of those.
Ooh, pretty.
Oh.
Ooh.
So when you say the claws, do you mean like the claws on the creature or like on the gauntlet?
On the gauntlet. They're like clawed gauntlets.
Got it. Okay.
Nice.
And they seem to fit over your arms. And you're wearing them, and you feel this light warmth about them.
Cool.
And you hear a little voice in your head.
Oh god.
Me?
Oh crap.
Yep.
Oh,
Take him off. Take him off. Take him off.
Who adorns me?
What?
Did you hear that?
No, but I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't hear it because I have really bad hearing.
Take them off.
Wait. I'm gonna like hold my hand up to like my face and speak to it again. I dawn you.
Hold on, what's going on here?
I am Lady Visenya Aaron, and I am your mistress.
If a thing is talking to you, take it off.
You feel this like echoing, like gravelly voice, like echo in your head, and you go, and it sounds like male, and you hear, Lady Visenya, you bear the claws of the Scorched One.
Ooh. I want that.
Are you worthy of me?
Oh fuck.
I seek to bring justice to the ones who've destroyed my family, and peace to my family so they can rest. So that's a yes, motherfucker.
Again, it goes in your mind. You hear.
Are you willing to burn everything in your path? Destroy those who have hurt you?
Oh my
and
god, it's
burn
literally
them to
me.
a
Oh my god.
crisp?
Within reason, I am a paladin, and it is my duty to protect the innocent and destroy evil. You work for me.
You feel the gauntlets get extremely red hot.
Oh god.
I have to fucking take damage. Son of
Yeah,
a
you take
bitch.
4 fire damage,
God damn it.
and they like literally you scream, yelp, and you fling them off, and they shink off.
Alright, I wanna try one.
Damn it.
Lisa,
She was just talking to something. I wanna know what it is.
don't put on fucking do you.
Be careful, Lisa. It asked me if I was worthy. You heard my response. I guess it didn't deem me worthy.
Look, I know
Might
I'm
have
not
to
very
change my
smart,
response.
but I think I'm smart enough to know that if a thing talks to you and then burns you, to leave it alone or get rid of it.
Again, you know, the claws.
These claws are in my temple, I will deal with it.
And they, you hear this ringing voice in your head, deep and gravelly, goes,
Who adorns me?
The eminence of the temple of the Silver Flame.
How odd. One that is the opposite. The burning, cleansing fire adorns me.
I have burned.
Do you wish to burn everything in your path? To destroy anyone who stands in your way?
I have destroyed everyone who stands in my way.
Are you worthy?
That is entirely up to you. Did you not see me slaughter everything in here? I am not afraid of fire. I have burnt alive, and I still stand. Fire is my life.
You just hear in your head, he goes,
Indeed, the burning rage inside of you still flickers. But your rage, your fire, does not need me.
and you take 4 damage of fire as, again, just shinks off of you.
Okay, then I cast Sacred Flame on it.
Okay.
Yeah, don't destroy him.
They're still there.
I'm gonna smash it with my mace.
No,
Roll the hit.
Lisa.
With my mace, it's a 13 plus 6, so 19.
Okay, roll damage.
Can I like tackle her or something as she's going to smash these?
8 damage.
Okay. You, you bash it. But as you hit it, you take another 5 fire damage.
Okay.
And you just take your weapon, king, and you just see this giant rupture of fire trails up the weapon and burns your arm.
Okay, well it's already burned, so I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on it.
Do not destroy these.
They are evil.
At least we could sell it.
No, no.
No, these should not exist in the world.
My sister.
Suit yourself.
This is not something you want to bear. This is not something you want anyone to bear.
Trust me, she's what he's looking for.
Fine.
My sister has sworn complete and utter vengeance against this mistress. She's what it's looking for. Do we have like a bag? Like a bag? Can I just? Or I just. Do we have, like,
Everyone
bag?
has backpacks, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna grab them. I'm gonna put them in my bag.
Okay.
Shay.
Yeah, you snatch them, put them in your bag. Nothing, nothing bad happens.
I'm gonna go over to the altar.
Yep.
Can I see that symbol?
Yeah, you see it.
It's carved into the top.
Mm-hmm.
Are the carvings around it silver flame carvings, or are they?
It's silver flame. Like the, you know how like in a normal church they have the altar. The top of it is nice and smooth, and the sides are all decoratively adorned. The sides are all adorned in silver flame, but the top, which was pristine, now has this giant like marking etched into it.
I'm just gonna smash it. I'm gonna destroy the altar, and I'm gonna beg forgiveness from the silver flame. But I cannot let that symbol stand in my temple or in anything dedicated to.
I'm gonna help her smash.
Church.
Alrighty, yeah. The two of you with your weapons, like, takes about maybe like 10 minutes.
I want to hit it until the whole thing is rubble.
Yeah, it takes about 10 minutes of just constant swinging and bashing, and it's just a giant pile of rubble.
While they're doing that, I kind of just sit down on the ground, like lean up against the wall, and just start kind of talking to my bow. And just sadly, I mean, why am I even here? I don't even know what.
Millie.
I mean, Samuel, I thought this was a good idea. I don't.
Millie.
What?
Millie.
Yeah.
Did you find anything down here?
Yeah. Upstairs. But I mean, there's a sword.
Are you still holding the sword, just as an aside?
Yeah. Kind of.
I thought you left it outside.
Oh no, I hung on to it.
She gave pretty much everything besides the sword to Scorcha, and Scorcha, I'm like, Rose, what is Scorcha doing as she hears all this?
Wait, do I hear all of this?
You, like, if you're outside the door, you hear like this echoing of people like talking. You hear bashing.
Well,
you hear a bunch of
think. How deep is the crypt? Because she's outside, I think, the whole...
Oh, are you outside the whole thing, or I thought you were outside the door?
Yeah, I stayed outside.
Oh, my bad. I did not know. Okay, yeah, no, you don't hear anything. Sorry.
Yeah, she's guarding the door.
I thought you were guarding outside the door of this giant room. My bad.
No, I'm guarding outside the crypt itself.
Yeah, you being outside, you don't hear anything. You hear faint, like, chirping of birds. It's a bit more peaceful around here than it was before.
Does York still look like a weird little altered gremlin, or is he back to being what I know a gremlin should be, or what?
He still looks the same. You get the sense that whatever happened to him is permanent, and he can't really change it.
I'm gonna start making my way back out.
I'm gonna check real quick here.
Wait, Senya. Senya.
Yes.
Ready? Okay.
The mistress, what is her name?
Shit, what was her name?
The good old, crap, I need a name.
Yeah, shit. No, it was in our fucking character sheets, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I sword. I don't know what it does, but
Millie?
yeah.
Drop the sword, please.
Okay.
Did I just do I just space out trying to think of this name because I'm all verklempt?
You could just say like it's this person's name, and then we'll get back to it.
Her name is Lyannis. Lyannis?
It almost sounds like something else, but
Leonis?
How do you spell it?
something like that.
Lyins.
Okay. No last name. That's the only name she gave.
She was her stepmother. She had our family name after she married our father,
What's your family name?
Aaron. Of Quith. Are you not familiar with this?
And when did this happen? How familiar would I be? Ben.
Hmm?
How familiar would I be with their kind of stuff?
With
When did it happen? Because like I've been, you know.
yeah, you went venturing around.
Yeah, but I also like depending on how long ago it happened, I haven't.
You might have not been there when it happened.
So
Was it like?
maybe what, a year? Maybe
Yeah,
two?
if it was a year ago, then I would have no idea.
Because this tournament takes place every year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So about it was a year.
So then, yeah,
That's what sent us out to.
I
go
have.
on that anyhow.
You have no clue.
Okay. I have been away for quite some time.
Thought word of what happened would have at least spread throughout the. Never mind.
Not if you know how to hide.
Odd question. Are you guys gonna take a short rest or anything?
We might need to take
Probably a good idea.
rest. We might need to just fucking camp
I'm
out.
gonna go back and I'm just gonna if Tom is still burning, I'm just gonna take a short rest watching his body turn to ash.
Okay.
Make sure he's actually fucking dead this time.
Okay. Does anyone want to check anywhere else in the catacombs or anything, or?
Did I feel at all different when I dropped the sword?
Yes. It was.
How are you feeling?
It was
Huh.
like, you were holding it. You're like, I mean, they could have gone better. You know, Scorcha shouldn't have gotten knocked down. But then like when you like let go of it, you're like, well, it wasn't that bad. Like at least we're all good. Like it's not like a drastic change, but.
Do we notice this change in her?
No.
I mean, I don't or anything. Whew.
Why don't you give me that?
How are you feeling there, Mill?
Okay, I guess.
Maybe we should take the sword. The sword.
It might be a little big for you to carry. Why don't you give? I can take it. Why don't you give it to me?
Okay. I guess. I was just trying to be helpful.
We appreciate it, but it is a big sword, and I can take it.
I am a very small person. It's okay.
Yeah, so Vicente, you pick it up, and you feel a little bit more down, but it's not like terrible. It's not like you notice it immediately, but you know that you're a bit more melancholy.
Does it talk or anything?
Hmm?
Does it talk?
What do you mean? Oh, no. It's just...
Like the gloves that just
try
to prove it's worthy.
No, you just feel like a little bit, like, a little sad, but you're fine.
Is it noticeable?
No, not really. Like, you catch yourself saying something like, you're like, oh man, this sucks. You're like, but no, it's fine. Like, we did okay. Like, it's almost like you're catching yourself sometimes when you say certain things to yourself, but beyond that, no.
Okay. Alright, we can. Well, I'm gonna head out. I don't know about anybody else.
Okay. Does anyone want to go anywhere in particular?
I want to bury the bones again.
Okay. Yeah, do you go like looking around everywhere for bones and such?
Yeah, I mean, there's the two piles right there. I'll like try to put the. I don't know if they're like whose
full
is
bodies or anything?
who.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I don't want them all in a pile that's not buried.
Okay.
And I don't have anything powerful enough to like just burn them because I only scorched the other ones.
Yeah. So yeah, you go around looking for bones and putting them away. You get down into here.
Oh.
And you're like, oh, there's some other shit over here.
Hey guys.
You all keep leaving me in the dark.
Does anyone want to cast light on Millie?
I will.
Alright. Oh,
Hey
no.
guys.
Thank you.
Boom. There you
Can
go.
they hear me?
Yeah, they should be able to. Yeah, you hear
Hey guys.
so
Down
it's-
here.
Oh, that's not fair for Rose. I want Rose to see.
Down here.
Hold on. Yeah. Farron went away. Boom.
What about, did Visenya leave?
No, Mike's here.
No.
Visenya went to use the bathroom, right? I'm gonna put Rose down here so she can see.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, so you all go down this corridor and you see this hallway.
Alright, I mean, I guess I'll...
There's it's
Two-
like a dead end down here with a bunch of dust, and then there's another way down here.
Farron,
Yes, lady.
do you wanna maybe sneak ahead?
Of course.
Okay. Roll stealth.
Yes, sir. 19.
Okay. And where are you going? Okay. Yeah, you stealth all the way down, and you are met with 2 doors.
Lovely.
Maybe we should take a short rest and then come back explore.
Yeah, maybe go tell.
I wanna make
Fortune?
Yeah, let's go.
We need to get the party all together and rest.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
So let's do that. Let's just go back because I wanna make sure that Tom burns before I do anything
Okay.
else. I buried everything I found. I got rid of the altar. Now I just want that last little bit
I'm gonna
of
pan
closure.
real quick to Rose. So Rose, you are gonna ask York about what he's gonna do.
Yeah, what is he going to do now that his master's dead?
He scratches his head. Don't know.
Could you go back to what you were before?
Maybe. Yeah, like you see, he's like looking at his hands, like, different. Maybe.
Is he down here with us? No, he's up
No,
top.
No,
he's
he's
up top with Rose.
Why don't you take the mask off, York?
Like you say that, and he goes, "Oh yeah." And he tries to, and you see it's like the mask is like attached like around his horn, so it's really hard for him to take it off.
Can I help him?
Yeah. You lift the mask off him, and you see like you generally know what a gremlin looks like. They're not the best looking creatures, but he just looks really messed up. Whatever was done to him to be this way, he's changed.
Do you think you could watch this crypt? Make sure your master doesn't come back? Or any who would serve the same being he did?
Yeah. You can do that. What languages do you speak, Rose?
Sylvan, Orc, and Common.
Yeah, he speaks in Sylvan. He's like, pretty much like very politely says, "Thanks for not killing me."
Just don't bother the farm anymore.
You hear him groan. He's like, "Okay."
Harmless tricks are fine. Anything that harms the farmers or their livestock are not.
He nods.
Is it about this time we're like coming up?
Yeah, you're coming up now, and I guess York speaks to you and stuff. He goes like, "Are you gonna go back home?"
At this point, I'm talking in Sylvan.
Yeah.
I have no home left.
It gets very quiet. And, yeah, the rest of you walk up and you're all up there, with Scorcha and York. Are you guys gonna take a short rest and then come back down?
Yeah.
Yep.
You all take a short rest. Visenya.
I'm watching him by the body.
Okay. Yeah, you see his body is slowly burning. It's almost weird. You know how like charcoal cooks?
Yeah.
That's what his body's doing.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's almost like it's gonna keep burning for a while, but it's not gonna spread.
Okay.
Visenya, you're spending your short rest and you look over the sword. And you notice that there is a bunch of like beautiful inscriptions on the handle, on the hilt, and it almost seems to be like an ancient human kingdom design. And there seems to be a lot of boats on it.
Boats?
Yeah. So,
But
you
human?
Yeah, they're not human boats, but they're like it's like oceans and water, a bunch of stuff like that.
Wait, just an aside. Hit dice, free rolling.
Dice and stuff?
What do you
well,
add to it?
It is your Constitution that gets
Okay.
added to it.
Do we get them back? Our hit dice back?
You know, on a long rest you get half of them back. On a short rest you can spend up any number. So if you use them all, you don't have any.
Okay.
On a long rest, you get
Half.
half of them back. Okay.
Yeah.
Do I recognize this? Do I recognize the sword?
No.
Did I roll
but-
an investigation to see if it looks familiar? No.
No, because like during the short rest you're looking at it. You know this is a +1 magic longsword.
Woo!
You know that it floats on water and you have advantage on swimming. But you get the sense that the reason why you feel so down is that this sword was probably used in a very, very bad way. And it's almost like it's like it remembers that and it hated it.
Might have to find a there's a temple in town. Maybe I can have it cleanse in town. We do need to go back to town anyhow. I gotta talk to that. There's another inn. There's another inn in there, right, Ben?
Yep,
In
there's
town?
2.
Okay, we need to go to that other inn at some point, but okay. +1 magic longsword of what? Or you want to post it in the party stuff?
Yeah, I'll post it for you. Go ahead.
I just wanted to walk over to Lisa and just stand next to her quietly. Was he important to you?
Way.
Was he always like that, or is this new?
This is new. And you see that she's holding the 2 little turquoise that we got from yesterday in her right hand, and her shield is by her side, and she's kind of got her left arm like resting over her stomach.
I understand you don't want to talk about it or anything, but if you do need to talk, or you just need a listening ear or, shoulder, I'm here for you.
Thank you.
And
I'm just gonna keep staring at it while I rest.
Okay. So you all take your short rest. You can spend any hit dice that you want, if you have any left. And you're gonna descend back down.
Yep.
let's go.
Yeah, so after the hour, you come back down to this T-junction. And you're gonna go... Are you gonna go up to those doors, Farron, or...?
Yeah. Alright, which way are we going?
I'm coming with this time, by the way.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, you're with everybody.
Real quick, can Jorg use weapons? Because I can give him my old, just regular longsword and keep this.
I mean, he is the same size as Millie.
Never mind.
Yeah. He's very, very small.
So not well.
No. He could use it, but not well.
Never mind.
Yeah, so which door you want to go up into, Farron? Up or down? You do
Are there
notice...
carvings on these doors?
Yes. It seems down this way, the carvings are more intricate.
Can I look at them?
Yeah. Yeah.
What do they show?
I want to check them too.
Okay, so the two of you come down here. Real quick for Farron. Farron, this way here, there seems to be a light coming from underneath the door.
Alright. Can I do an investigation check on the door and a perception, just kind of listen?
Yeah, you can make a perception.
We doing religion or investigation?
Investigation.
Let's see.
Ten total.
That would be a 14 perception.
And Lisa?
Not good. Investigation?
Yeah.
8.
Okay. Yeah, the two of you, for Lisa and Visenya, you look at this and you see at the end, it seems almost out of place. There seems to be an archway of this very ornately carved, signia of the silver flame in the middle of this like archway. It almost looks like a door, but it's not.
There's just a stone wall behind it?
Yeah, so like this part
Can I
here.
put my hand to it?
Yeah, you can.
Is it solid?
Yeah.
Is it just the silver flame or any of that other symbol?
No, this is untouched. It's like it's the silver flame. It isn't intricately designed, a lot more than the rest. Farron, you put your ear against the door, and you just hear the light crackling of a torch.
Alrighty.
You gonna go through?
Not yet.
Okay.
Check for traps.
Well, what about the other? There's another door too.
Alright, are we going this way? Just inform
What is
everybody
it?
that there's a light and that ask me if they want to go. Ask them if they want to go in this way.
What do the carvings show?
It is a archway. Near the top is the symbol of the silver flame, and you see underneath it, it is a throne. There is a throne, and there's a bunch of people kneeling and bowing on this throne, and there is this one figure with a crown.
Do I recognize the figure?
No.
Okay.
It's not angelic. It almost looks like human.
Okay.
Farron was just talking to us, right?
Yep. Yeah, Farron's asking which door you want to go through.
We'll follow you.
Well, I can't see in the dark, so maybe we should follow.
Well, there's a light through this door over here.
Yeah, the one to the
I
south.
can see. Follow me.
Alright. Yeah, let's just go through.
Alright, you all go through. I'll make it easier. Let's bring everybody along.
Okay. Whoa.
And you see there's a small room. There almost seems to be like a bunch of like stone like indentations for shelving.
Hello?
It looks like a living
Ben?
space. What? Hello?
Hello.
Okay. Did you lose me for a second, or?
Yeah.
Oh, weird. But there seems to be a bunch of like shelving in the stone, like work in the walls. It almost seems like it used to be like a storage or a bedroom. And you all see there is a torch, a chair, a desk, and a bed.
Does this look like it maybe belonged to Tom?
Yes.
Can I look at the desk?
Yeah. You see a scrawling of paper.
What language is it in?
Does anyone speak Infernal?
Nope.
Nope.
Elvish, Dwarvish, and Common.
Celestial. And common.
What about Shara?
You know, I don't know. She might.
I could check for her. No. Let me see real quick. Because some languages that share the same alphabet, so I just want to make sure if anyone could remotely tell. Okay. Does anyone speak Abyssal?
Nope, not here.
Nope.
I speak halfling.
No one speaks Abyssal or Infernal?
Nope.
No, I should have taken it. I didn't.
Yeah, you just see this bunch of scribblings. Actually, funny enough, if you go to the newspaper icon,
Yeah, I saw.
I was wondering what that was.
Yeah. I was like, what the hell is that?
I'll show everybody. That is what you see. Is this giant like scribbling of writing.
We are definitely going to have to get somebody to look.
We can take it with us.
Oh, I'm pocketing it.
I'm gonna look under the bed, Ben.
Yeah, since I'm closest to the ground, I'll look under the bed.
There's nothing there. It just seems to be like a little storage of clothes, but that's it.
What about the desk? Are there drawers or anything?
It seems whatever he had in here was pretty bare bones. It only seemed like there's a sleeping quarters and just like papers and writing.
Okay. Well, I'll grab the papers.
Okay.
And if there's nothing else, if there's no like open drawers or secret apartments.
It's parchment, ink, and clothes.
Okay.
So, the other door?
What clothes? What are the clothes?
It's like another set of robes.
I'm gonna burn those.
So I found these. Oh, okay, you can take them.
I just imagine Millie's like, guys, look what I found, and just Lisa grabs it and it just like burns in her hand. You're like, oh, I found stuff.
Millie's trying. She's having a hard day.
Yeah. You guys go through the other door and you
Same
see.
man.
I mean, not as bad as yours, but would be my guess.
What's over here?
You see, it's just like a collapsed room.
What's that box in the square in the middle?
It looks like a small plinth. And you see there is some dried blood on it. It might have been a place where, like, he extracted the metal or the meat and everything off of the cows.
Okay.
But beyond that, it's like a really collapsed in area.
Is the symbol?
Can I make an investigation check for anything in
Yeah.
here?
I'll look too.
Nah. It's like a. It's a 9.
Yeah, you look and it just seems like a weird like stone altar. Nothing weird about it. It's just like made of pure stone.
Yeah, I rolled a 1. I'm not. I think I ran into a wall.
Man, there's a lot of rocks in here, Millie.
Ow! 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 Ah! Ha! Ha! Hole! Okay, that's a wall. That's a wall.
Yeah.
We're good.
Alright, and then I'm just outie.
Okay. Farron,
Yes, sir.
as you make your as everyone else is leaving, you're here, and you notice the mason work over here. You've worked as a mason, right? That's why you have the mason tools?
I have the mason tools. Well, yes, sort of.
Okay. You know that usually the more intricate work, it's more for a person of importance or nobility. And like as you look along the wall, you see down here that there is what you expect. There's a symbol of a king with this silver flame like insignia and an archway. It looks like a door.
Alrighty. I signal everyone down here.
Yeah. Yeah, Visenya.
So that same archway we were looking at?
Yeah, Visenya and Lisa, you come barreling down, like, back, and you see the same archway. And you're like, yeah, we've seen this, like...
It's just an archway, there's no doorway?
No. You can make an investigation check.
Alright.
You have advantage because of your mason.
Yep.
I'm gonna make an investigation as well.
Okay, yeah, you can make another one.
Or can we?
Yeah.
No.
That's 18.
Okay. You're lucky, Farron.
19 total.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so, Farron, you're looking at the door, you're this, like, archway, you're like, alright, hold on a second. And you're, like, following your fingers along it, and you get to this one point where, you see the king's throne, there's the crown, and you, like, poke your finger at it, and it sinks in.
Oh, hold on a second. I should have been higher than that. I've got stone cutting, times 2 proficiency bonus.
Yep.
On stone related stuff.
Yep. Yeah, so I knew you would pass it. Even when you said 18, I was like, there's no way. And Visenya, you catch it too, as Farron pokes in, and the crown indents and moves back, and then it opens up.
Yep, see, there's a reason y'all keep me around after all.
Oh.
And you all
Is it a rug?
see this room. This room, like the outside, is extremely adorned. The mason work is exceptional, and you look at the rug, and the rug is old and in tatters, but you see there is gold inlaid into it. And in the middle of it is this small coffin with runes inlaid on top of it, and next to it are 2 treasure chests.
What are the runes written? What language?
A very old common.
Or what do they say?
Here lies King Tithus.
It's a small coffin, you said?
Yes.
So it's
Do
a-
I know anything about this?
You can make a history check.
Does the rug, aside from having gold, like weaved into
Oh
it,
my
whatever,
god, these numbers today.
does
Yeah,
it have
that's
like
5 total. I keep rolling. I've rolled like 3 1s, 3 4s today.
damn?
Was that Marty?
Does it have any like? Does it depict like a scene or anything? Like a tapestry? Does it tell like a story or anything?
No, it's just like a very ornate carpet that seems to have been just like eaten away by time. Yeah, Lisa, you're like, why is there? And you're like, it's not ringing a bell.
Nothing from my friend, right? Nothing that I would.
Nothing
no,
from
okay.
your friend. No.
Before we do anything like opening boxes or even stepping on the carpet, let's check anywhere because this is looking fishy.
I gotcha.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome.
I have to say, it's really impressive how you do that. I wouldn't even be able. Ran into a wall a minute ago.
Yeah, but that was a nice shot earlier.
Thank you.
21?
Yeah, you was this for looking for traps?
Yes.
Yeah, you don't find anything. Like, you don't even touch the rug. You go around it. You look at the chests. Nothing's trapped.
Can I push the top of the coffin off?
Yeah, you.
I don't like that. Chuckle.
No, I was laughing at what Michael put in Discord.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you slowly pull it off, and you see there is a boy, like a child-sized skeleton. He has a crown on his head, and he's in ceremonial style is clutching a sword across his chest.
Do we all see this? Or
yeah.
just Millie?
No, like Lisa pushes the top off the coffin, and like I guess Millie needs a little bit of help, but you all see this it's like a little skeleton of a boy with a crown and a sword.
It's a child.
Why do you think he's so far down here when the rest of this part of the catacomb so poorly designed?
This doesn't look like it's befitting a king at all for any age.
Out of a complete just because why not, Millie remembers a story someone told her, and she kind of steps and just starts thinking about flying.
Yeah, you're like, man, I really want to fly. Please, 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 please. And nothing happens.
Worth a shot.
Well, I don't think we should disturb anything in here.
I agree.
Darn.
We could roll up the edge of the carpet at least and make sure nothing's underneath.
Look, there are many things I will do, but I will not disturb a child.
I don't care about the child. I'm looking at the chests.
We don't need the money.
Well, about that.
I do not know who this is, but these catacombs are sacred.
Would me and Shayra, we're pretty well educated. Would we know anything about this kid?
The two of you make history checks.
What was the name again?
King Tithus.
$19 total.
Okay. Shayra?
11.
Okay.
She never did her homework.
Yeah. Shay, you remember taking the history class? You're like, this is boring.
Which is really bad because I have a proficiency in that.
But it wasn't like your favorite subject. It was like ancient human civilizations. You're like, this is stupid. Why do I have to learn this?
It's like algebra.
Yeah, Visenya, you know that the name King Tithus comes up, and it was a boy who was appointed king after his father passed away. After the Great Burning, and then as Tithus was appointed king, something happened, some catastrophe that they don't know, and he was laid to rest.
Okay. Do we... I'm gonna try and put the lid back on, push the lid back over the thing.
Yeah, it slides right back in place.
Shit.
I don't recommend disturbing the boy, but what about these treasure chests?
Who took over after the kid?
Vicen, you would know that there's no history past that point.
Oh. I'm afraid I have no idea.
Arya has this piece of her
Anything of relating to
looking
the
for it.
human
She doesn't
kingdoms or
find it, but
anything
she
after a
finds
certain
a
point,
bag
it all
full
just stopped.
of faces,
Oh yeah.
which
Okay.
is creepy. And then her sister appearing.
So.
Discussion about what these faces are. She starts to see Arya as a real.
Yeah, there's a background. Yeah, there you go.
I got her.
No spoilers.
Tell me what they are.
I got her.
No spoilers.
I got her. Sorry.
Some of us wait until tomorrow.
Sorry, Shay. I had to mute you. Sorry.
Baron, do you wanna check these treasure chests? I mean, leave the boy, but what about these? There might be something in here we can use for something.
I'm all for it.
Just be
I am not.
What if it's like a right or something? I mean, I don't know, but if I was buried with something, I wouldn't want someone to take it.
I'm not saying we rob his grave. We leave his tomb the way it is with what he has. I'm not going to desecrate the tomb he's laying in. But I doubt he has need for whatever's in these 2 boxes and whatever afterlife his family.
I'll follow whatever you ladies think.
Seriously, out of character, I say we fucking loot the boxes. Leave the kid, but loot the boxes. Might need something in there. We might need something in there.
I mean, we can look at them, but in character, Lisa's not really cool with y'all, taking stuff of that much importance from a crypt dedicated to her god. But we can look in them.
This was what Fan's family did for a living, so he has no problem with this.
Is Lisa showing visible discomfort to opening the boxes?
Yeah, I mean, she's exhausted from everything else, so she's not really putting up a fight, but you not have.
Honey.
I'm gonna roll a perception check on her so I can see what her reactions are.
It's okay.
Alright, am I opening these or not?
21 total on the perception check on Lisa.
I mean, Lisa's not super happy that you're doing this.
He's an asshat.
But,
right?
she's kind of, her eyes are very distant, like she's not totally here. Like she's somewhere, like she's just in her head. She's not entirely paying attention to what's going on, and she's too out of it to put up much of a fight.
Maybe we hold off.
Ben.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see like a spirit or anything in here, right?
No, you don't see anything in there.
Okay.
This is a temple to Lisa's gods. Maybe it might not be the best idea after all.
I mean, you can look inside. I just don't feel very comfortable taking.
It'll be real quick.
Alright, looking I go.
Sorry. I'll call you
These
back real quick.
thieves' tools.
I love you. Bye, honey.
No, I'm not. That was a 4.
See, that's that bad karma.
I mean, they go to put in they're not locked.
Oh, okay. Well, will I still need thieves' tools or just open them?
You can
Let's
just
open them.
Okay, then I just when I'm nearest.
Okay. You gonna open them both or just one?
One at a time.
Okay. You look in one. You see that there are 2 gems, a pendant, a green harp, a book, and a bag.
Alright, I won't touch anything yet. I'm gonna go around and open the other one.
Okay. And the other one, you see a crap ton of silver and gold.
Can I look at the book?
Yes.
What's it written in?
Yeah, I'll find out. Give me a second. You like? Do you like look at the cover?
Yeah.
It seems to change.
Okay.
To whatever language you're trying to read it in.
Celestial.
Okay. Yeah, the words shift into Celestial, and you see it says Tome of Leadership.
Okay. Alright. Wait, what about the bag? Is it just like a normal bag?
It's like a side bag, almost like a messenger bag.
Is it a bag of holding?
I was gonna say, can I stick my hand in? Does it like hit the bottom?
Yeah, there's no bottom.
Oh!
Oh!
On second thought, maybe I'm okay with this grave.
Did you find something useful, Lisa?
Yes. I think so. What about the harp? Can I like just strum my fingers along the harp?
What was that? Sorry.
Can I? You said there was a harp?
Yeah.
Can I like strum my fingers along?
Yeah, it plays beautifully.
I don't like detect anything like magical about it.
Nope.
What about the pendant? Is it like?
You see that there are some preserved like feathers, almost they're made of metal, and there is a gemstone in the middle of it.
Do we want Shay to do Arcana checks on anything? Fuck yeah, man, right? I would check that harp and that necklace.
Yeah, can I check the necklace? Or let somebody who got a bonus to Arcana do it?
Shay can.
Yeah.
Um.
Let me unmute Shay real quick.
You were giving away spoilers.
It was the inside the episode. I forgot that was going on.
Yeah, like Shay can do an Arcana check. Anyone that's like trained in Arcana or has a proficient in it can do it.
Can I do one for religion?
I'm good in religion, actually.
Yeah, you can
Okay,
do
so what am I taking first?
Can I do religion?
Sure.
Oh. That's a 20, not natural.
You look at it, there doesn't seem to be any religious context to it. It just seems
To
to
the
be...
pendant?
Yeah, it's just a pendant.
Yeah.
So does that mean I have the harp?
Yeah.
I rolled the natural 20.
Nice.
Alright, yeah, you look at the harp. It isn't magical, but it is beautiful.
I knew it wasn't going to be magical just because it was a crit.
But it is made of jade.
Ooh.
It's a pure jade harp.
Millie is in back, very uncomfortable with all this, and just turns to Scorchhead. I mean, you're a monk, right? What do you think? I don't know if this is right.
I do not see his spirit. You do?
Hello.
Did we lose Melee?
Did we lose Rose?
You think we lost Rose? I don't see Rose.
Did we?
There you go.
No. It's never smooth. It's always like, oh, here's this one thing that's wrong.
I love showbiz.
Yeah, I know.
So while that's going on, I'm gonna take those gauntlets out of my bag and hand them to Shay.
Okay.
These, unfortunately, are for you.
Unfortunately.
Shay, you hold them in your hands, and this deep, gravelly voice echoes through your mind. And you hear it say,
Oh, not again.
Are you the one to adorn me?
Yes.
What makes you so different from everyone else?
I'm rich, bitches. Really good with a bow staff.
It's true.
I know Taekwondo.
I can do magic and taekwondo, so there's like that. Plus, I can just do like some stabby stab.
I just saw the episode.
Gnarly.
Yes! Gauntlets from the 90s.
Makes me different from the others. I have the power you seek.
Will you stop at nothing to burn and destroy those in your way?
Always.
Yeah, you, like you're holding them in your hands. You don't have them on. And
Yeah.
You hear this voice goes,
Your rage is quiet, calculated, but I feel it might work well.
It will. I'm just kind of like staring at them and like turning them around in my hands. Just like itching to put them on, but waiting for the approval of the voice.
yeah, you don't hear anything after that.
Okay. I put them on.
Be careful, Shayra. It burned my hand when it rejected me.
Yeah, you put them on and they are warm, but they don't burn.
It's fine, dear sister. Worry not.
Stop Lisa from destroying them because once he asked me that question, I knew they were for you.
I'm gonna send you something, Alyssa.
There's just kind of like a evil smirk on my face because I'm real proud and happy about these.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes!
Yay!
Hooray!
I sent it to you on Facebook.
Cool, we all got shinies. Well, most of us got shinies.
Talking things. Oh no, this is bad.
I said you leave the decision to the cleric of this divinity. Okay.
Are they badass?
Yeah.
My answer to Millie's question, let's leave it to the cleric.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Fair enough.
Yeah. This is your god, Lisa. What we do right now with this stuff is up to you.
And this boy was not my king, and his spirit seems to have been set free. So I think it is okay.
Can I walk over to the one of the corners of the lifted up to look underneath?
Yeah. It's you like lift it up. The carpet seems to like slightly like rip and fray.
Ooh,
but-
whoops.
but-
Ha
Yeah,
ha.
but there's nothing underneath.
I'm gonna say a prayer to Osprey at the over the
Yeah, can I do that with Silver Flame? Not that he talks to me anymore, but just kind of seek his guidance a little bit, see if it's okay that we kind of take this stuff. If
Yeah.
it might help us further his and or my cause.
Yeah, you both pray. You don't get anything back. You both say your prayer, respectively.
The sea will always provide, Lisa.
Well, I've already betrayed my god enough. What's a little bit more?
So you take everything?
Yeah. I want to hold on to the leadership, the Tome of Leadership, though.
Okay. So, you guys also get all this swag.
Alright.
Dang!
I will put my hands on top of the coffin and just, like, say thank you. And, you know, this might help us more than it will serve you now.
We out.
Yeah.
Okay. Where do you guys go back to? Do you go back towards
I
Varen?
go. Yeah, I want to go back to up. Oh, I want to get out of here.
Yeah.
Back to the mother or whatever.
Yeah.
What's the general? What would the general value be of the cows that the farmer lost?
Oh yeah.
Is there a livestock price in the book? There might be.
Hey, where's Jorg at? Is he still hanging around with us?
Yeah. Oh, he's out.
He's
As you
outside
guys, when you
protecting
guys, I didn't move you guys. My bad. When you go back here, yeah, York's just hanging out by the entrance.
So it's a bag of holding. Okay, so I'll put all the stuff in the bag of holding because that's handy.
That's what it's for.
Yep. Oh shoot.
Crap.
Um,
I'm gonna bend down to Jorg and tell him keep this place safe, and maybe you can make some new friends, and just don't bother the farmers anymore, okay?
I can do that. Roughly the number of cows you lost is like 6, and they're like maybe like 8 gold each.
Okay, so I strongly suggest subtracting the cost of the cows from what we found to reimburse him for
We
his
can
loss.
definitely give him. We can give him all the 7 pounds of copper bar, and which is not much. It's 3.5 gold, and there's a pound of silver trade bars, which is 5 gold. So that's 8. So it covers 1. And there's a lyre he could sell for 30 gold pieces because I don't think any of us play music. Or we could just give him some of the gold, but I don't know how much. There's enough.
I think giving him the gold would cause him problems because it is so uncommon a currency, and he is a farmer. So I
Yeah.
think giving him like the copper or the silver would be better.
Yeah, and then I mean we can give him the cheese because he's a dairy, he's a dairy farmer, so maybe that.
feel like he's probably got enough cheese. But I mean, if he wants it, yeah.
I mean, there's definitely stuff we can give him that he could trade or sell. We've got a bunch of gems.
Actually, Lisa, could I have one of those cheeses?
Yeah.
Thank you. I take it and walk over to Jorg. Even though still, little ticked off at you for the whole curse thing, and so take care of your. I hand him the cheese, and don't go hungry. It was really nice meeting you.
He nods and Yor goes, sorry.
I probably would have done the same thing. But I don't know.
He points his finger at you.
Hey!
And he just laughs.
Asshole.
Oh, Jorg.
Yeah.
Not cool, man.
At which the monk starts laughing.
Yep, he's like, your joke. Yeah, do you all set off on your way back?
I do not go anywhere until Tom is a pile of ash.
I mean, during the whole time when you've been down there, you come back up, took your rest, went back down. I would say at this point he's pretty much like burnt out.
Okay.
The clothes definitely helped burn anything that was of him.
How far from the town are we? We're a ways from the town, aren't we?
Yeah, you I'll bring you guys back to the map.
We need to go back to the farmer first.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
So you're technically like up in
Do we want to bring him the cow hides? They haven't been treated, so I don't know if that's just disgusting.
I think we should leave those there. You can't do much with them now if he's a dairy farmer.
Okay.
You guys make your way back.
We need to go back to talk to him first, right?
I kind of want to take the ashes of Tom with me.
Okay.
Ew.
In what container?
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know if I have. Does anybody have a container?
One moment. I think I might have something.
You have a pot.
I have a scroll case, but it's in use.
I've got a pot.
That you cooked food in.
What's in an explorer's pack or a monster hunter's pack?
Monster Hunter's in the other one. Explorers.
Don't give her that, Millie. You cook our dinner in that.
Well, okay.
You have a mess kit, a water skin,
Gross.
a bedroll, a tinderbox, torches, rations, backpack, and rope.
Tinderbox, right?
Yeah. What would be in a tinderbox? Usually.
Tinder for lighting fire.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Let me check my
Monster
background. The Monster Hunters pack.
Yeah.
Hold up. I gotcha. And I grab just, I guess does anyone have like a spare piece of cloth, like a handkerchief or something? No? Okay.
I mean,
A flask of holy water. Okay, a holy symbol, a flask of holy water, a set of manacles, a steel mirror, a flask of oil, a tinderbox, and 3 torches.
I guess, Millie, you could theoretically go down, grab a scrap of cloth from one of the graves or something, and then come back up. But
Is there there's no piece of his own robe or anything that's like?
oh no, there is an extra set of clothes in his bed.
I'll be back. And Millie sprints down, just sprints into the catacomb.
It is completely. No, I'm joking. You probably let a torch and go down.
I took a lot.
Yeah.
I run to the bedroom, grab a pillowcase.
Yeah.
And
so you just come up.
hopefully
and you see
don't
Millie.
run in. anything.
Yeah, you use, like, after a couple of minutes, you see Millie comes back up with, like, a pillowcase.
Here you go. Will this work?
Yes, thank you. And I unceremoniously dump whatever I can grab into the pillowcase, and then, like, make it smaller so that it's just like a little pouch.
Yeah. Yeah. So you got this, like this small pouch of ashes of Tom.
Right, and I will walk away.
Yeah. It takes you guys a couple hours to walk back towards the farm. Jorg guides you back through the forest. And once you get to that clearing, Jorg waves and he disappears into the forest.
Bye!
Yep. You make your way back towards the farm, and you see Varen is out shearing some sheep.
Mm-hmm.
You hear like snip, 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 like just like shearing them very closely with a steady hand.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't seem to see you coming.
I call out to him.
Hey, who? Hello?
Hi, it's us!
Oh, who? Where?
Down here.
Oh, Maleficent! There you are.
Yep, that's totally my name. Hi!
How? Did you find my cows?
About that.
We found them.
Sort-
They're not alive.
Oh.
But we took care of what was taking them.
Oh. Okay. Oh, it's good. No more of my cows will be going away.
This. Do we want? We've got a bit of money for you to pay back for that.
All right, so let's figure out. So I'll step forward because I've got this stuff. Hang on, 1 second.
We were given the harp and the pendant, right, to sell, and some of the copper and.
No, I think that costs far more than I'm willing to give him.
I think he would do better with just the copper or the silver. Let us do the trading. We can probably get better markets for it and fewer strange looks.
Yes, a dairy farmer with
So
jewels is.
we've got. I can give him 7 pounds of copper bar, which is worth 3.5 gold pieces. All right. Hello.
Sounds good.
Yep, good.
Yep.
Okay. So doesn't even cover a cow. Then I can give him 1 pound of silver trade bar. Silver trade bars for 5 gold pieces.
Okay.
All right, so that's 8. That's 1 cow. And then we can give him. I don't know if we can offer him the cheese, see if he wants it. And then there's also turquoise. 9 turquoise worth 10 gold pieces each because Lisa's keeping 2, and then 3 tiger's eye worth 10 gold pieces each, and 7
Wait,
eye agate.
wait a minute, Millie. When you threw me all this stuff,
Yeah.
I wrote it down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So what you got from there was a set of thieves' tools, 4 pounds of cooking spices, a pound of silver trade bar, 7 eye agates, 3 malachite, 2 potions of healing, a potion of climbing, and a longsword. And then also copper, silver, and gold, which I've already added to our total party funds.
so why not just use the copper, silver, and gold, or the copper and silver?
Just give him the rest in copper and silver
Should we not just give him
than trying to trade.
the amount of gold that he lost? Give it
That's
to
what I thought we were doing, was trying to give him the equivalent in materials.
Just
what
give
he
him the
lost.
equivalent in coin.
Well, I gave him the bars because I don't think we're gonna really need that. But that's only one cow. How many cows did he lose?
6.
6.
I believe it was 6. It was 6 or mid 7. I'm pretty sure it was 6 though.
At like 8 gold a pop, right?
Yeah.
So
They're expensive.
48 gold.
Why don't we just give him that? Give him like 50, even 50.
We can.
Need the gems and shit. We might need to trade other, trade with other stores, down the
Well,
road.
do we want to? So, do we want to give him the trade bars or just straight up coins?
I say we just hand him 50 gold, right? We can afford it, right? We have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely have it.
All right. So I'll just give him 50 gold.
We might need to trade those gems for something at another store, or trade the bars for something at another, shop or something. And he's 200 years old. What's he gonna do with that stuff?
Spell components.
Okay.
I'm not great at the whole math thing.
I got it.
So I will leave it up to you guys and start petting a sheep.
All good. I got it. So we have 391 gold now. And I'll hand him the 50.
Yeah, like Varen's like watching you on Mumble, and like you procure this pouch, give it him. He goes, "Oh." Seems like confused.
Open it. Or did I just hand it to him? Right?
Yeah, if you like hand it to him, he's like looking at it, and he's just really confused.
It's the price of your cows.
He's like, "Oh, no.
We'll have plenty of opportunity to make more coin, Grandfather. This is not going to be our first adventure. You'll need it more than we will."
He's like, not many people sell cows. I can't really buy any more. I have to wait till new ones are born."
Well, pay some. You might have some expenses or some repairs to make to your property or your house, or just hang on to it. You never know if you might need it.
Call it payment for a wagon ride.
There you go.
He goes, "You need a wagon ride back?"
Actually, probably.
Aren't we continuing on the way the elk told us to go?
That we did. They need to go back to. I have a feeling the elk was talking about the crypt.
Oh, okay.
We do need to get back to town. We can probably all use a rest, and I need to seek out the other inn.
Do you need to go back to Graveloft?
If you're heading that way.
Probably.
It doesn't have to be tonight.
No. You stay. Stay, have some food. My wife makes a mean stew.
Oh, does she now?
Yes, skunk stew.
Aha! Yeah,
Sounds delicious.
I'd be very interested to talk with your wife. I might have a thing or two to learn. Maybe provide. No.
All right. And like you hear him go, Milda. He's like, what? Having skunk stew tonight. She goes, oh boy, and like rushes back in.
Well, at least I can do something right.
And that is where we will call it.
Okay.
I know, but there's experience to give everybody.
Woohoo!
Hey.
So for defeating the giant baddies, helping Varen with his cows, and cleaning of the crypt. Each of you get 383 experience.
Did we level up?
Yes, you do.
383 experience, right?
383.
Holy crap! Look at us go.
Yay!
How much would that be total experience that we've got?
983.
Yeah,
That-
980.
That's what I thought.
Oh, there's more. Sorry, because it was 607 or something.
It was literally
9. I think I had 6. I started with
608.
us, or 608, so it'll be 991.
Yeah, 991.
Okay. Hey, I get my necrotic shroud.
Wait, we level up.
Finally.
Yes.
We level up now?
Yeah.
Level 3.
Groovy.
Yeah, because
I've
technically
been-
you're spending the night at Varen's place. This is when you get your experience, was when you rest. So.
Ooh, I get to pick a spell.
Do all of our stuff, like, our stats, our strength and dex and all that, how do those numbers go up?
They
It's been like
stay
10
the
years
same
since
until
I've
level
played anything.
4.
Oh, they stay the same till level 4. Okay.
And then you get 2 points. You can either add to one, or you can do 1 to 2 different ones, or both points to one stat.
Or you can forego all that and get a feat.
Oh,
I haven't played D&D in like 10 years, so.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you get.
We get a hit dice for every level, right?
Yes, you do.
Cool.
What would like a feat be?
You can get lucky, like Vax has.
Okay.
You can get inspiring leader, which makes people follow you.
Right.
You could get one that is called dual wielder. You get a +1 bonus AC while you're wielding two melee weapons in each hand.
Well, that does not help me.
Healer, durable, elemental adept. You can get proficiency with a certain armor that you don't have, so you can wear heavier armor.
Huh.
You can take linguists. So you can learn 3 more languages.
Oh wow. I didn't know that these existed.
And some of the feats you get give you a +1 to a certain stat and give you something else. So some of them, you feel like, oh man, I don't want to, I want to increase my strength, but I don't want to, lose.
Yeah,
out on
because
everything.
I've got those like 2 17s that I can bring up
find
to
a
a
feat that
+4
would
real
work
quick.
with you, and you could get one that is has a strength or dexterity, and you could do that.
All right, I'll
Another good one is
figure it out. But
tough.
that's level 4, so there's another
And a whole another level and like 10 more
level.
combats to go through.
Yeah.
Yay!
So everyone gets a little bit of something at level 3.
Yeah.
I get another spell.
So I have 3 level 1 spell slots or 2 level 2 spell slots. Is that how that works?
Let's see. Where is Paladin here?
I'm sending you something, Ben, on Facebook.
Okay.
Because I've got to choose a rogue archetype, and I'm wondering if you will accept this one.
Okay.
It'll be at the bottom of page 2.
Okay. Let's see. Spells. When do you get spells?
Oh.
So you have, at level 3, you have 3 level 1 spells
Okay.
as a paladin.
So yeah, so I get an
4
extra.
first level spells.
Yeah,
and
you get
2
another
second-
level 1 spell.
I get my second level. Yay! Okay.
Let's see what Michael said.
Do.
Oh, and I get okay. So I get new known spells too. Okay.
Should we up all of our stats and stuff? Because I assume we're taking a long rest. Yeah.
Yeah, you could do your hit die. You could roll your HP, and then if there's anything else you need to get from me.
Oh yeah, we get
Yeah.
more hit.
You get more
hopefully. Hopefully that goes better than last time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's plus Constitution, right?
Yes.
So plus 6. So.
And it's your hit dice.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. Well, I can talk to you about that tomorrow.
Yeah.
If you would like. I'm getting tired.
I know,
Alright.
I'm sorry, I was a little late.
Not a problem. Good game, guys.
Great game.
Game.
Yeah.
Good game.
Alright, well, have a good night, everybody, and we'll catch you next time.
Night.
Bye.
Good night.